3HL 104.5 The Zone. Happy Wednesday. It is Hump Day on 3HL. Brent Doherty with you. A beautiful day in the Music City. A perfect day to watch Ron Slade deliver the first strike at First Horizon Park tonight.
Yeah.
Don, I'll get to you. Slade, what's up?
Man, listen, man, I'm just happy to be here in the building. Okay.
Best believe I'm
You interrupted yourself.
I did. My bad, huh? I'm excited. I'm on selfie.
Time for the show.
Yes, indeed. Now, Yoro, like I was saying, I'm so excited. You know what I mean? I've been dreaming about this day since last week. Every single night, I've had a dream, and all the dreams I've been successful. So what I need to do today, transfer that same energy out here to First Horizon Park at about 6:21. You know what I mean? And then, listen, everybody's dream will become reality. I don't know if it's everybody's dream, but my dream will become reality. And from now on, throughout the show, I would like each hour to be referred to as the flamingo. If y'all can do me that favor.
If you want to know what that is, yes.
Hey, no, it ain't.
Check out at Dawn Davenport 10. There's a nice video of it yesterday.
It's even better now.
Yeah, so you initially called the pitch the flamingo. Now you're calling yourself the flamingo.
I am a walking flamingo now.
And you're going to deliver the flamingo.
A flamingo with an arm.
Okay.
A fast flamingo.
What kind of pitch are you going to throw? Knuckleball?
So,
gyro ball? Slurve?
Fastball?
Yeah, I'm going cool average fastball.
Four seam?
I'm going to CAF.
That's not a thing.
That's not?
No.
That's what was in my dream, Babs. I just told you I'm trying to bring dreams to reality.
A cool average fastball.
Yeah, it's a CAF.
Calf.
I'm throwing a cat. Yeah, ask me again. My bad. I messed it up.
What kind of pitch are you going to throw?
I'm throwing a
Be
calf
careful.
today, Yoro.
You may throw a calf making the throw.
No, Yoro. I'm in perfect shape for this. Now, listen. I've looked at pictures. I'm channeling my Bob Gibson, my Dave Stewart. I'm channeling all this, and I'm in the body of a CC Sabathia.
Okay.
Anybody disagree? Does anybody disagree?
The CC Sabathia part's probably
The body.
pretty accurate.
Thank you. That's what we both Hitchcockish. If I find a hat, I'm gonna put a hat on, cock it a little bit. Hey, I'm ready to roll. Heat. Now let me tell you something, Babs, because I'm looking in your eyes. Let's introduce her. Can we introduce her first?
Yeah, there she is. She's on Davenport.
That's Bonk.
It's not Bonk.
Twitch, please.
I should have saved this.
That's
I
Bonk.
should have saved all of this.
It's just a perfect intro.
Then you come back to it,
right
please.
into Ron Slade here.
We are broadcasting live from Third and Home. CJ's here. You can join CJ.
He is. He's in the
at
building.
bar. And my guess is they're going to open these garage doors as the afternoon goes. It's a little windy, but
It's
I think it's
so
gonna,
nice.
It's so
It is
nice
nice.
outside.
Like it's so pretty, and I just walked out, and it just put me in a great mood. They have music playing. They were
Ready to
taking
roll.
some BP down there.
Yeah,
It's
some-
gorgeous.
Some
It is.
baseball player was warming up by dribbling a soccer ball around the outfield.
Yeah.
Come on, we see that. See,
Mayor
listen.
didn't like
I
that.
didn't like that. I don't want to mix my sports together.
I asked this question earlier. Babsy, in your
Hockey
neighborhood,
players do it too.
yeah, this ain't no hockey play. But in your neighborhood, if you were walking down the street and you looked out the window, you said, hey, is Patton outside? No, Patton's not outside, but I do see a little boy walking down the street with some gym shorts on, an undershirt, a basketball in the arm, and a headband on, and some basketball shoes. What would you assume that young man is going to do?
Play basketball.
Okay, so you see me walk in the building today, and what do I have for the listeners, Babsy?
A baseball in
What-
your hand.
What do you assume I'm going to do with this baseball, Babsy?
Screw up your first pitch.
Wait,
the wrong
that
answer.
looks like an autograph baseball.
Hey, you focused on the wrong thing again.
What is going on here?
Don't you worry about this. It's a Major League Baseball.
Yeah, who signed
Who
it?
signed
Don't
it?
worry about that, y'all. Don't worry. See, y'all worried about the wrong thing.
Is that Mookie?
I got all my juju.
By the way, speaking of Juju, you love Mookie Betts, right?
That's my guy.
Today is Mookie Betts Jersey Day.
Is it?
Yes.
I should have wore his jersey.
It's
Didn't
only
know.
if you get there early enough, though.
Oh, they giving his jersey away?
Yes.
No, jersey.
It's a shirt. It's a
jersey.
jersey.
It's jersey.
It's a
Okay.
shirt
what they call
I
jersey.
was gonna say, wait a minute.
My
Could've missed the
response
show.
in the video when Mayor told me that was whatever.
First 1,000 fans.
It's
in
Ron
attendance
Slade's first pitch.
Get a Mookie Betts John Overton High School jersey.
Oh, that's dope.
That's kind of fun. Huh?
Oh, that's pretty dope right there.
Matrix.
So see,
That's the Mookie Betts is the only reason why you like baseball.
come on, man. That's the whole reason, man. And guess what? Now I know why I've been summoned today.
Official Major League Baseball
I've been summoned.
signed.
It's all
It looks like it's signed by Gaylord Perry. Is that true?
No, that's somebody else.
You don't even know, do you?
That's not important, Yor.
You just took this out of your house?
not
Somebody
important.
signed this for Lil
Yor,
Ron.
You are
You took
distracted.
Lil Ron's autographed baseball.
You're distracted right now. You're distracted. Now you're about to distract Babsy. You're about to distract her, snort 1-0. So I'm telling y'all, man, I am focused. So I was asking Babs, who do you see walking down the street? You see me, a pitcher, walking down the street.
Yeah, we need to take a picture of this and ask the people who signed this ball.
Slay knows.
No, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't. He went to
So-
Lil Ron's room, found this ball, didn't know it was signed until I just told him.
All I'm saying is
He's been practicing.
That should
He
tell you
built
something.
himself a mound.
that should tell you something. That should tell you something. Hey, man, I'm ready to roll. That's all I'm saying. And let me say this, too. Somebody better not. Whoever's on first when I go up there to throw my first strikeout, you better not try to steal because I'll gun you out. I'll pick you off at first. Just be prepared. So I hope they got somebody at first because I'm picking anybody off.
Who's that first?
That's what I don't know. I would hope somebody is.
No, I don't know. Is at third?
Oh,
What's at second?
What is at second?
one is?
What is?
Yeah, what? Well, what better be there? Y'all confusing me.
We literally just did who's on first, and he didn't
And
even
he
know.
didn't even know it.
No.
But he did it anyway.
I'm
Yeah,
going to
I
show
gotta
it to
go.
you during the break. It is Winning Wednesday, presented by Pepsi, returning to the ballpark in 2022. Come on a Wednesday, which is today, for your chance to win several different prizes, including a post-game trip around the bases available to all fans after a Sounds victory. By the way, they had a catch last night that made SportsCenter Top 10.
Really? Sounds
Yeah,
good?
yeah.
That's dope.
Put you in center field, you can get it done. You got that cut, your beard's in shape.
ATC, air traffic control.
What are you going to wear out there?
I hope a jersey. Hope they give me a jersey. If not, I will be representing the city of hidden gems, Nashville as a whole. How about that?
The city of hidden gems.
If they ain't careful, you keep asking all these questions, and I'll be out there shirtless. You know what I mean?
Here we go.
You feel me? Like, that's the kind of energy I'm looking
can
for.
see that
Yeah,
happening.
that's the energy I'm looking for today. So when you come out here,
my
you're
gosh.
at First Horizon Park, and you start screaming, take it off, take it. I'm taking my shirt off and throwing.
So here's the
That
deal.
happened one night at Riverfront Park. I was watching a band called Hole perform,
Really?
and it was Courtney Love was the lead singer, and that's
I remember this story.
She took it off?
she
Yeah.
took her shirt off.
But it was
Oh, wow.
before she was, wasn't it before she was Courtney Love, basically? I mean, before she was
There's
big.
the stardom of it.
I don't know. That band rocked though. Like I really like that band still.
Wow. Oh,
I'm not
That-
saying
that's
anything
Kurt Cobain's
against-
wife.
Yes.
Kurt Cobain from Nirvana.
But I'm like, I know, but I realize a
people
lot of
don't
people
know.
don't
yeah,
know.
I did. I did.
Yeah.
Okay.
She was just reading signs in the thing, like in between
And it
songs,
said,
and it
"Take
said,
your shirt off"?
Take your shirt off, and she goes, boom,
Wow.
right there at Riverfront Park. So
Topless?
you can do it. It's been done before.
Yeah, I won't. Okay.
Wait, do you have your undershirt on?
I do, but I'll take that off if they do double.
No, I think the best video would be Slay in the undershirt throwing the first strike.
No.
That's all you gotta do.
It's either all of it or none.
Oh, see?
I don't know. Like,
Belly
I'm
is
fine
better.
with that. Yeah,
Slay's kind of iconic with the thing. We got the pictures when he's up top on Poncho and Lefty.
it might need to go to another level. I think that's
Cheering
what
the
Babs
Preds
is saying.
on.
I
Yeah.
think she's saying we seen that. Let's go to a different level.
Real
So
quick.
here's the deal. I was
Okay.
just going to say, we are at Third and Home.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, I have flatbread, and it's phenomenal.
It is really good.
Yes. So you
I have
can
a
come.
salad.
This place is huge. It's beautiful outside. You can come and hang out with us, have a drink. We'll be here until 6. We'll let Slay go a little bit earlier. Slay's first pitch is about 6:20.
6:21 or 22 is what I was
Is
told.
around there.
Yeah.
So make sure, hopefully you're going to the game tonight. Make
Yep.
sure we'll be there. Baby Babs is coming. It's her first Sounds game. I got to tell Booster to stay away from her.
she don't like boost.
Oh my gosh, she hates mascots. It's a disaster. It's a
She's
disaster.
An anti-mascot.
She's
type?
an anti-mascot baby. Yeah, she's an anti-slay and an anti-mascot baby, apparently. We're working on it.
Man.
But
This child.
anyway, so make sure you get there early enough. Game starts at 6:35. Slay's on the mound around 6:20.
Your
Right.
child is opinionated. Who would have known?
I know, shocker, right?
Strong reactions.
Shocker.
All right,
I don't know
coming
what
up,
you're talking about.
coming up tonight, I was talking to my buddy Chad Seeley, who works with the Nashville Sounds, does a great job. All SEC matchup tonight. Left-hander Ethan Small for the Sounds against right-hander Zach Godley And Small is one of the Brewers' top prospects, first-round pick out of Mississippi State.
Nice.
Godley went to Tennessee.
Hey, go
That's
Vols.
I mean, how perfect is it for
Perfect.
you?
Perfect. All right, so third at home.
Mississippi State, Tennessee, SEC.
It's all going down.
SEC.
It's going down.
For real. Coach Mack, presented by Farberville Health Plans, will join us next. We'll talk Titans football with him. That's next. Stay tuned. 3HL 104.5 The Zone. 98.45 The Zone, broadcasting live from Third and Home. Love coming in here. Great food, man. How's that flatbread treating you, Dawn Davenport?
Why do you ask me when I have my mouth full? It's great.
I forgot to look over there first.
Good stuff.
Great stuff. It is really good, man.
Yeah, and, a couple of days ago, I was worried about the weather, honestly, but it's going to be fine south of the city
so
and
nice.
in the city. I think toward the border, you might have some issues later, but
It's a little windy out here, but
it's windy.
Nice.
Don't worry about that because the heat will be coming in hot at 621.
When you're facing the catcher, it's blowing left to right pretty hard.
Shut up, Punk.
Punk's got jokes, man.
Yes, he does.
You don't even have to say
Quiet
anything.
jokes. Yes, quiet jokes.
So come to this Third and Home. We'll be here.
Yes.
Hump Day, happy Hump Day, and Slay throwing out the first strike.
3 hours from
today,
now.
6:21 p.m. ish. Yeah. First pitch of the game is 6:35.
Yeah, they out there pitching. I'm throwing strikes. So yeah, it's a separator there.
Coach Mack, presented by Farm Bureau Health Plans. Coach Mack joins us now. Coach, what's up? How are you?
Hey, this is a big. You guys are Third at Home. First of all, I like Third at Home. That's a cool place.
Yes.
I like that. I like that place a lot. I know this is first strike day. Ron, do not do Aoki what he did.
Man,
Did you see that,
that
Coach?
was crazy.
Don't do that. What he did at Fenway. I know you won't. You're an athlete. He's not. Don't do that. And before we ever get started, did I hear correctly? Of course, I hear a lot of things. Did Rhett Bryan make a new walk-up for Dawn?
Yes, he did.
Let's hear it. Go Hump, play it.
That's Bonk. That's Bonk. Twitch, please. Twitch, please. Twitch, please.
That's so fitting for Babs, man.
Everybody at
What
Third
do you
and
think,
Home is
Coach?
dancing.
Yes.
Dawn, I like it a lot. You like it?
I like it. I like it. I
Well,
feel
see,
it.
See, someone of your stature deserves a walk-up song. I like that.
That is
Yeah.
definitely true.
I've been complaining about not having one for about 3 months, and finally Rhett B was like, all right, I'm out. Let me just do this so I don't have to hear her whine anymore.
Yeah.
I like it. It's good.
It-
That's a good one. Ron, are you loose? First strike.
Yeah, Coach Mack, and I'm gonna cut out a little bit early so I can either find me a wall or a net to get this arm loosened up into.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah,
They've got a batting cage down there where you can
they
throw.
do.
You can throw some down there. Just get loose. Yeah.
See, and guess what, Coach Mack? See, you understand it. This is what I was explaining to Babsy and Yor when I came in. I'm trying to explain to them, like, listen, when I've been given a task, the life I've led for so long and finally retired away from, but couldn't take that out of my blood, is being an athlete, and trying to perfect something.
No. I said this last week. Athlete, AFLETE. Just you're trying to get ready, so just get ready. I mean, it's a little too early to get primed this early, but I know your mind is already starting to work.
You know it is.
Coach Mack, did you ever in your coaching tenure in the NFL throw out a first pitch?
Several.
How'd you do?
Well, I mean, I went to TCU on a double scholarship, so I think I can throw a baseball.
Come on, Coach Mack. Look, cool drop right there.
I like
nice
that.
flex.
Yep. I
That's
did.
the
I
truth.
did not realize that, Coach Mack.
I didn't
I did
either.
not know that baseball was included.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't a big stretch. Now, if they had asked me to go down there and try to bowl a strike, I wouldn't have looked real good. But
Ooh, there's another idea.
What?
Bowling a strike.
I've thrown one off the mound several times in my life.
I love it. All right, rookie minicamp over the weekend, and I'm curious.
Yeah.
I know you were out there. I'm curious to get like your general take, and then we'll go from there and dive in on some players.
Well, I want to dive in first on. Of course, first of all, guys, it's 2 days of rookie minicamp. All right, let's get that to begin with. So nobody's career is either made or lost on the first 2 days of rookie minicamp. We're all square on that.
Keep your powder dry is what
I
you're
tell you-
saying.
Yeah, well, please. I mean, completely. Keep it dry until about September 1st. The thing that I like, though, and I think that Don, your War Eagle, I think that dude's a player. Just watching him, of course, I watched him on tape. I watch all these guys on tape when we're betting the draft for the draft show that we do. But this guy, I mean, the word I use or the phrase I use when I'm doing corners, one of them is he an in-phase corner, which means can he hip up regardless of the route, regardless of the size of the receiver? He's an in-phase dude, and he was that. I mean, he's got good hips. He can backpedal. He's smooth, and he just looks like when they were out there, in some of their team drills, but even in their he just looks like he gets it. Some guys just look like they get it. Now he's still got a lot to learn. He's going to go through some real hard learning curves going against the receivers in this league, the speed of this league, the dimensions of the field, all of the above. But I like that player.
You're talking about Roger McCreary, and it was funny. We had him on our show, and we talked about one of the knocks on him was short arms coming, out of the combine and his measurements and all that. And he was like, "That's crazy. I've never heard that in my life." That was an issue until he started, the draft, kind of the combine and the preparation and all of that. So, no notice of that out there on 2 days of rookie mini camp, huh?
Please. I mean,
he was very bothered.
Here's what he said. Here's what he said. Put the tape on. I can turn and run with anybody.
Yeah.
Let me ask you something. Has anybody sitting there, and you guys are professionals, has anybody ever had their arm measured except for clothes?
No.
Right.
No.
Right.
And not even for that.
No, and I mean, it's not his fault that for the measurements he's an inch and a half too short in the arms. What the hell?
Right.
I mean, look, it doesn't matter how long your arms are if you're not in phase, right? I don't care if you've got go-go gadgets. If you're too far from the receiver, you ain't breaking it up.
That's spot on.
And that's what he said. He said, "Put on the tape. I run with anybody."
What? So,
Well, he's 100% right.
okay, so explain why or where that could be an issue for a corner.
Well, it's not. I mean, it's not an issue. It's not like he's got 12-inch arms.
Right.
I mean, that would be an issue. All right, but you talk about an inch and a half? No, makes no difference at all as far as to what they do is they, and of course, look, tell him welcome to the combine. Tell him welcome to the National Football League where everything, is dissected, over-dissected, re-dissected. Just there is with who he is and what he is, there is no issue. It's just like Kenny Pickett. There is no issue.
Yeah.
He'll be able to throw it just fine.
Coach Mack with us, presented by Farm Bureau Health Plans. Speaking of keeping your powder dry, that's something we literally said about Traylon Burks' first day. Any concern there?
Well, no, he practiced the whole second day. I was there, and he did everything and looked fine. I mean, he looked at me like he got overheated is what he did, and came back out and could have finished practice, but they didn't have much practice left, and they said, you know what, let's be smart professionals in the training room and bring you in, see what the issue is, and then the next day he practiced the whole day, so zero problems.
And that's what it's about a lot of times, Coach. When you get people, you said it leading up to it. Guys come in here. You got to go on the circuit as far as when you're a number one pick of that team and go through the interviews and signings and all things of that nature. And plus your family, you got to get away from them. You got to move this, that, and the other. And people may say, man, come on, man, that's an athlete. You're supposed to be able to do that. But man, when you get there and you get on that field, and you're so anxious to show people and exactly why they took you. This can happen easily. I've seen it happen over my career, and I'm sure you have.
Well, sure I have. I mean, I've seen it. And we talked about this last week, and we talk about things for real. And that the first thing that I said, and I'll say it again, I was asked yesterday on another program, out of this market, and I said, there's not one rookie that's come into camp that's NFL ready right now, physically. Right. Not one. Not one. They will be. Now they know. Now they know. But, I mean, it wasn't he wasn't ready physically. He got overheated. I mean, I was at training camp one year, and Mike Singletary fell out, and they tipped his chair forward, but we didn't cut him.
Good thing you didn't cut Mike
Smart.
Singletary. That would have been.
No, but that's great
Yeah, I mean,
perspective right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, sure. I mean, we didn't cut him. We just gave him some IVs. They came back the next day. He was fine.
So what did Traylon Burks look like just looking at him as an athlete? What can you describe him
He's
for?
big and long.
Yeah.
He's really long. I mean, he's got length to him, and when you look at him, you don't realize that he carries the weight. You don't realize he weighs as much as he does because he has such length. And I mean, you can tell when he's out there. I mean, and again, I don't know what they put out video-wise from practice, but I know when I watch, I mean, he's got good feet. He's got exceptional reach. He can catch the football. It's going to take him a while to learn the nuances of what it takes to play receiver in the National Football League. But just from first glance, I mean, that's kind of what you're looking for. You guys remember that 2 seasons ago, or however long ago it was, that I was comparing, AJ to Anquan Bolden. And, of course, this guy gets a lot of those comparisons too, but he's different than those two. He's longer than both of those guys. In other words, he's got more length, and but he's still got some bulk to him. He's a big receiver.
So we had Mike Keith on. When was it? I think it was after the first day of.
Right.
Friday.
Okay, and he was talking about Malik Willis, and just it was Mike Keith is pretty low key, right? He doesn't go in on too high, too low on anybody.
You're right.
He spoke very highly of Malik Willis and the impression he got from him. Now, of course, I know you guys got to spend a lot of time with him, talking to him one-on-one, so that plays into what you know about him. But it surprised me, Coach Mack, honestly, because that's not really Mike Keith's style. He's so even keel, and I thought that he spoke very highly of Malik Willis. What did you see from the quarterback out there that stood out?
Yeah, first of all, Don, that's a good I mean, Mike Keith, you got him spot on, but what Mike Keith is, from the top to the bottom is honest.
Yes.
All right. I mean,
exactly.
He's honest. He's not gonna go high or low either way. He's always honest and very measured with what he says. I stood with Mike Keith and watched the practices too. I was impressed, and here's what I was impressed by. Some guys just carry themselves like they kind of belong. Mm-hmm. Well, he kind of carries himself like a quarterback out there. I'm talking about interaction between plays, during drills with the other players. First one on the field, I get there earlier than anybody. First one on the field, working on some things, and then his when he practices, you can see him practicing what he's being taught, and he's going to have to learn. He's going to have to learn mechanics as far as marrying his bottom half to his top half when he's throwing. There's a lot of mechanics that he's going to work on, that he will work on. But I was really impressed just with the way he carries himself and conducts himself throughout the practice. And then I was very impressed with the way he conducted himself when he got behind the podium.
Yeah.
I mean, and some guys, especially at the quarterback position, you just don't know. I mean, he's coming in here as a third-round pick, but he acted like he belonged, but he was also humble enough to know that he's got a lot to learn. But I was very impressed with just the overall presentation that he made of himself, both physically and basically emotionally, when he was talking with the press. There's some guys that have that, and there's some guys that never get it, and there's some guys that develop it. I would venture to say, I have no idea what Mike Keith said, but I would venture to say Mike Keith said he kind of has it.
Yes.
That's a heck of a compliment anytime you can get associated with it.
That quickly, too.
Yeah.
And I think we all saw that, too. He's the kind of guy that it looks like people just want to gravitate towards him, which leads you to leadership ability and things like that. Honestly reminded me of Mack because he was just kind of low-key, had a personality, very, very confident. And that's saying a lot for a rookie, and not to compare the two.
Yeah, Brent, and I think you're right. And I think when I think you're, and again, that can't be manufactured. It's kind of like, any of us that you got to be yourself. And when you try to contrive something that's beyond what you are, people recognize that pretty quick. But when you're doing what you are hired to do, or is your profession, and you're just being yourself, that comes through to people too, and that resonates more than you trying to manufacture something that you are or aren't. And I'm just very impressed with it, and I'm glad to hear Mike Keith say the same thing.
Coach Mack, you know I love the trenches. Got a new addition there, Nicholas Petit Frere.
Nicholas Petit Frere. Yeah, good job.
Yeah, what you think about him, movement-wise? Because I know it's only so much you can see, but movement-wise, size.
No pads on. Mm-hmm. Big, good-looking dude physically. Has got the movement skills just in the individual drills,
right?
Which they're doing right now. But he looks the part. He looks the part of an NFL offensive lineman. I mean, just looks the part. Again, very attentive. Very much attending to what he's being taught out there. Again, I won't pass any judgment on anybody, as you say, in the trenches until they've got a couple of months of pad work behind them where we can look. But from first blush, kind of like what I see.
Right.
Yeah, I'm watching these tapes, man, that are cycling around the internet from all the reporters that are out there. I'm anxious.
Right.
You mentioned seeing people in pads. I'm anxious to see the running back from Michigan in pads.
That dude looks like a heavy dude to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody that's going to be a pretty good sized thumper. He moves really well through the drills. The drills that Tony Dews does with his running backs, putting them through those footwork drills and some of those things early on just to kind of check their lower body flexibility, those types of things. But he's a compact looking guy. Again, athletes that carry more weight than they look like they're carrying, then they're stacked in there like they're supposed to be. He's another one of those guys.
Stacked in there like they're supposed to be.
I like that.
I like that. Yeah, so that's kind of like in baseball when they describe somebody who throws a heavy ball, kind of like Ron Slay today. Yeah, he throws a heavy ball.
Stacked in there.
Ron, you know where all the power comes from, right?
You better know it.
Put it into it.
Uh-huh.
Okay, what's next?
Bring them
Go
hips
ahead.
through.
Back to the videos on the internet. Kyle Phillips, man,
Okay.
the footwork, that really stood out to me, how quickly that dude can get him up and down.
I think Kyle Phillips, to me, is one of those guys that once he gets on the field, and especially against opponents, that let's just start with the preseason and starts making some catches, will probably be a fan favorite because that's one of those dudes that you want to root for. But just watching him physically out there, extremely quick, no wasted movement. And here is the thing about him over the first 2 days. In fact, there was one time I said, quit diving for balls. You don't have any shoulder pads on. Quit. He caught everything. Everything that was thrown to him, and somewhere in a good spot and somewhere a little off spot, he caught everything that was thrown to him. I think that was his the tapes that I watched out of UCLA, that was his MO, but I can see how he could separate and get away pretty quick because he's got all of that. To me, just in my experience, all the years in the league, when you've got guys like that come in and then, they're not the biggest guy in the world, but they start performing against big guys and have some success, they become fan favorites pretty quick.
Got to ask you about the tight end because that was a position where you thought the team was in good shape last year. Production-wise, didn't happen the way a lot of people expected it to happen. What do you see from Okonkwo?
Chig's a dude, man. This is a dude. You talk about someone that's stacked in there, right? He is just when you look at him, he's built a little bit. He's a little bit of a combination of Jonnu and Delaney as far as they had some thickness to him, but they had some initial quickness, and this guy can flat run. And I liked him. I liked him in the draft. I just didn't know, as far as with this group of tight ends, where he would slot. I think he was probably slotted just about right. But just watching him out there, when you look at him, I mean, I don't know, when you guys get to see him physically in person, he kind of looks like what you want as far as a tight end that can be able to make some things work for you in space and then be able to, be a combat catcher and break some of those tackles early on for extended yardage. I mean, what do you run, 4.52? He weighs 240. I mean, he kind of looked like that.
Coach Mack, presented by Farm Bureau Health Plans. Need great health care coverage at an affordable price. Farm Bureau Health Plans can coach you through it. Thank you, Mack.
Is that it?
That's it.
That's it, Coach.
Don, be proud of your War Eagle.
Thanks, Coach.
I read on the way out.
I'm excited about him.
I think
McCreary.
you said on Blaine and Mickey's show that you could see him learning rep to rep. That's an amazing comment.
Yeah.
He's gone.
He's gone.
Oh, he's gone.
Yeah.
But he said
was
that.
like,
He did say that.
You told me that's it. I'm out.
I'm out. Yeah, true. Slade's got to throw the first pitch.
Yeah. No, which is great.
Strike.
Like,
Yeah, strike. At some point, I'll get that right.
It don't matter. You get it right when you see it.
Consistently. All
gotta
right,
see
Slade
it,
throws the first strike tonight. Y'all have any advice for Slade? At 3HL 1045, 615-737 1045. When we come back, there was a rather large bet placed on one particular golfer for the PGA Championship. We've got that for you next. Third and home, that's where we are. What? Gosh.
and I was just going to say, and a crazy Phil story. We have to talk about that.
615-737-1045.
Lefty, baby.
Betting while on the course with the broadcaster.
Shocker.
With the broadcaster.
Who's surprised?
We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Ryan Kelly. Thinking you need a big down payment to buy a house? Well, you don't. So stop searching for the money. At thehomeloanexpert.com, we can get you in the home of your dreams with no money down. Get pre-approved today at thehomeloanexpert.com.
Zone. Hope you're having a great Wednesday, man. We're motoring through this week. Big day for the sleigh, man. There's going to be a sleigh ride out there at First Horizon Park tonight. Be here early. I've seen people tweeting that have bought tickets just to come and watch the show before the show.
And guess what, Yoro? I appreciate them. I love the support. I love the fact that you coming to see me mess up. That's cool, too. You know what I mean? Because I love shocking the world. I've been shocking the world a long time now. Like Slay the Shocker.
When's the first time? When's the first time you shocked the world, do you think?
Man, the first time I shocked the world probably, Yoro, was I got to go back, man. Probably when I used to ride the bus up here, the Greyhound bus, to come play junior pro with Coach Fitzgerald and the Tigers.
Do you have an Easy Rider card?
I don't know what I had.
Yeah.
I just know I was on the bus. I was on the bus. And then when I got off the bus, Coach Fitzgerald and my mom would be waiting on me. And then when I went back, my grandma would be waiting on me. So
man,
it
took everybody.
Yeah, it took a village, man. It took a village across the whole state.
Bus driver, everybody.
You know, everybody, man.
Everybody on the bus being cool.
Come on, man. I was coming from Chattanooga to Nashville. I could have jumped off in anywhere, Murfreesboro.
Oh, you were coming from Chattanooga.
Yeah, I could have jumped off in Bell Buckle.
Greyhound, okay.
Greyhound. Oh, yeah, that's what I was talking about, yeah. The Nashville bus. Oh, that's easy. The Metro?
Yeah.
I'm on that. I might even sneak on that.
I used to take that to Hume Fog.
Did you?
Yeah. From
Guess
Green
what?
Hills. It would take like 2 hours.
See? And it really ain't nothing but a 15-minute ride.
For that education I didn't want.
But guess what, though, man? I shocked everybody. I was 11 years old on the Greyhound coming to play, man.
Yeah,
shocked them. I'm up here. They used to look up and be like, Slay, what you doing up here? I'd be like, I'm here, baby. Never fear, the Slay man is here.
You're like Antetokounmpo, who used to walk to the gym, right? And then he would sleep there and take a nap because he would have morning session. Then he'd have like evening session, so he would just take a nap there.
And guess what? We're going to get his older brother on, Thanasis. We're going to get him on this summer, man, because they got a movie coming out. Thanasis. Antetokounmpo. Yeah.
Antetokounmpo.
Yeah. Thanasis Antetokounmpo. He used to sleep at my house when he used to get ready because the walk was too far for him to go back. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. Good dude, man. They got an interesting story.
PGA Championship coming up. We are at Third and Home, by the way. We'll be here until 6 o'clock, and you can come have a drink and watch us do the show, hang out with us. They've got great food here, man.
Food salad is best. Yeah.
You had the wings last time.
I did have the wings last time.
You haven't gotten anything yet?
No, I'm
sizing it up.
So I'm sizing it up and I'm sizing me up. Because one thing, you can't jump out there on the hump and be bloated. You know what I mean? Or a little too full. So what I'm scared of, 2-0, what I'm scared of is running out there in the excitement. So this is what I got a rep that was talking to me.
Because you could Traylon Burks yourself.
You feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can burn out before you get there.
Up.
Yeah, y'all know how I get anyway.
You got your Apple Watch? Oh, wait.
I got my Samsung watch on.
Oh, right. Anyway, well, I guess it probably doesn't tell you your heart rate, but you got to keep an eye on that. Your oxygen level, you got to keep that on and keep an eye on it. You can't get too hyped.
But
That's what happened to Traylon Burks.
So
that's why he had to go hit the inhaler.
Are you saying that Traylon Burks had a Samsung watch on?
Yeah, probably.
No, he would have breezed right through it. The watch would have told him like 2 steps. Then stop. 3 steps. You know what I'm saying? So my 3 reps told me, he told me, no, get it all out when I go out there. My adrenaline be pumping. Y'all will see. Be here, man, so you can see the show.
Who told you this? I'm just wondering if it's...
My reps.
Okay, your reps.
I have 2
but
reps.
But is it like Ramon Foster rep, or is it somebody...
You want me to tell you the name?
I'm just curious.
I was kind of saving it for tomorrow.
Okay, you can save it tomorrow.
Okay, but then I got 2 of my other reps.
But if you screw it up, you got to say it too.
Oh, yeah, but it ain't going to be his fault if I screw it up because he told me everything to do.
That's true.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Skill Wing and Will from the Ville were 2 of my other reps that I was talking about.
At some point, the player's got to be the player.
It's all on you. When I give you the tools, it's in your bag. Open
you
your
love
bag.
that, though.
Come on, man. I like that.
Put it on me.
Man, what? Think I ain't looking for that, man? You think I'm out here just to play around? I'm going on the hunt for business. You hear me?
Hey, Tiger Woods said he's going to win the tournament.
Man. Yeah,
he just has to go out there and do it.
Man, like the kids say today, I understand the assignment.
Yeah.
No, they don't. Do they say that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, although I think that was like a couple months ago, but
Yeah, that's another TikTok trend.
Yeah, it's still rolling, though. The women still say
I
it.
understood the assignment.
And I understand the assignment. I'm going to carry it out. You need an assignment done, bring it to me.
Boy, somebody's working on an assignment. $20,000 bet on Tiger Woods to win the tournament at 60 to 1.
60 to 1.
at Caesar Sportsbook, it would pay $1.2 million if Tiger Woods were to win the PGA Championship.
I mean, risk reward, right? That's what sports betting is. That though, ow.
You know what I'm rolling with. I ain't rolling against Tiger.
Scheffler?
So, well, the next largest.
None of us took Scheffler
We so
last
didn't.
time. He's won like every
That was
tournament this
crazy.
year.
The number one in the
Why?
world.
What is our beef with Scheffler?
I know.
He was number one in the world, too.
We hate him. We don't like the guy on top. We want to take him
we
down.
don't even
You want
know
the
him.
underdog. You want the underdog
Yeah.
story.
That's why we're
So-
intrigued by Slay's mound performance tonight.
That's a 20,000 bet, obviously an outlier liar. But the next largest bet that Caesars took on the tournament as of Thursday morning, John Rahm, $5,000. A $15,000 difference there. That's
tell
the
you, man.
next largest bet Caesars took.
Look, I saw John Rahm miss a 1 foot putt this year. If I'm putting $5,000 down, it ain't on him.
Yeah.
You just gonna flippantly I don't care where you are.
Yeah.
You could be at Macabre National down there in Green Hills area. You ain't flippantly gonna do anything.
No, you got to
with
do what
that.
you're supposed to do.
Yeah, get that putt in there.
Understand the assignment.
That made me nervous.
So I saw bet.
$5,000 on John Rahm.
Bankroll.
ESPN did a story on it, basically, because they were talking about Tiger Woods.
Right.
And so BetMGM was also quoted in ESPN.com's story, and it says, like, BetMGM in a similar position. Tiger Woods poses the sportsbook's largest liability to win the tournament. If Tiger were to win, it'd be the biggest losing result in BetMGM history.
Come on, Tiger.
I mean, this is how that guy
Please.
moves the needle.
Please, Tiger,
right?
win.
I mean, somebody asked the question that they asked him and said, "Do you think you can win the tournament?" And he said, "Yeah, I just got to go out there and do it."
That's it. Take care of the ball.
So I also think it benefits him to play with Rory and Jordan Spieth because those three guys are really competitive,
Right.
Right.
and they'll be pushing each other.
Instead of him elevating, they can help
Not that
elevate
Tiger
him.
needs that.
Yeah,
I
but-
mean, honestly, the guy's
He doesn't,
competitive
but-
enough without
Good
it. But
balance, though, to be able
it
to
always
see.
helps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I keep studying you guys' throw from the mound.
You do. You're studying mine.
Yours ain't nothing.
No,
wish
yours is not good.
Well, I am. I've
My
studied
second
yours
one
4
was
times.
good. My second one was a
It was
strike
okay.
right down the middle.
was
The
fine.
first one, fake Minnie Pearl laughed at me. I'm still looking for her.
Hope they don't bring her out here.
Yeah, I want to find fake Minnie Pearl.
She might be here.
And then the third one, I tried to throw it as hard as I could and bounced it.
I really have been looking at Babs
Break.
4 times.
Hey, we have to break, but we talked about the Phil Mickelson stuff. Do you want to do that next?
Yes, it's an unbelievable story, and you're going to want to hear what was going on out there. It's Phil Mickelson and a broadcaster and bets during tournament rounds. That's next. Also, Phil and Philly, hang tight. He wants to talk about Slay's first pitch. 615-737-1045. Blake Krieger says the bump, not the hump, which you've routinely called it the bump.
Yeah,
I don't know where
I
hump
don't know
came from.
what made me say hump today.
Yeah, so he usually gets that
My
right.
bad, Critter.
BC. All right, we'll be right back to Third and Home, 3HL 1045 The Zone. 3HL 104.5 The Zone. Happy Wednesday. Brent Doherty with you live from Third and Home in advance of tonight's Nashville Sounds Louisville Bats game. 6:35 the first pitch. If you want to see the first strike, however, that will take place at 6:21 with this guy, Ron Slay.
Hey, what's happening?
In the building.
Best believe I'm in the building.
Better be ready.
I'm in the building.
Car ain't got no rules. Time for the show.
Confidence level is high.
Man,
He brought his own ball,
indeed.
an autographed ball.
That's indeed, too.
We don't know who autographed this ball. It looks like Billie Holiday now that I look at it.
Man, that's this was John is all right, I'm gonna let the cat out the bag. John C. Riley.
It's not
John C. Riley autographed this.
Riley.
Yeah, that's my man.
You got that signed by Mike Honcho?
Feel me? You feel me? Now you get it, huh? Now you get it. You know what I mean? Just saying, y'all.
John C. Riley.
Getting real and real.
Oh, man. Don Davenport to my right.
That's bunk. That's bunk. Twitch, please. Twitch, please. Twitch, please.
We've turned into like a wrestling show. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
I just
love it,
picture
too.
Don just coming down the stage,
Ooh, yeah.
doing a little dance, pointing at people in the crowd.
With rhinestones?
What would your finishing
You
move
could have
be?
rhinestones.
I don't know.
Scissor kick to the face.
Oh, that would be
The
phenomenal.
Twitch, please. The Twitch, please kick.
That
Twitch, please.
fits. That fits. I'm going to practice this.
Oh,
I'm going to practice this, and I'll put out a video once I have it.
I always said that because Becky in sales always says that. I'm going to scissor kick you in the face. And I'm like, that's really graphic.
Hey, that'll be dope, Babs. We got to try that on somebody.
That is great. I'm going to have to use that.
Yeah.
Don't make me scissor kick you.
First pitch at 6:35. First strike at 6:21. Slay taking advice. If y'all have advice for Slay, 615-737-1045. Before we get to Phil Mickelson, let's get to Phil in Philly, who wants to talk about said first pitch. Phil, what's up, man? How are you?
Hey, man, listen, thank you so much for taking my call. I got something that's going to freak you out here. Now, listen real slowly. My name is Phil. I'm in Philadelphia. I ate a Philly cheesesteak today. I'm at a Phillips 66, and I just filled up. Something's fixing to happen with that ball tonight. I'm telling you, listen, I got a vision on this. I can see that angel on, the angels in the outfield grabbing that ball, and I don't care how he throws it. Somehow it's going to make it over that plate.
Come on, Phil. Come on, Phil. That's what I'm
in there,
talking about,
brother.
baby.
It's not a coincidence that all these fields are involved. So you get it, man. I'm in your corner, brother.
Man, appreciate that, Phil. That's what I'm talking about. That's the energy I'm looking for, baby. I can't fail if Phil's are with me.
Phil had a first pitch filibuster going there.
Hey, man, guess what? He filled me up right there. All the energy I'm looking for. Thank you, Phil.
You feel Phil?
No, I didn't get to feel him.
This is amazing.
This is Babsy.
By the way,
It's the energy out there.
here's a squirrel moment for the show. There is a guy on the roof over there that's making me really nervous
Because it's so windy.
across the
Oh, I see him.
the construction site. They've got the garage doors open behind the bar here at Third and Home, and as we look through there, underneath the Miller High Life sign, we see a guy on the edge of the building. It's a condo building.
He is not in the building.
He is on top of the building.
He ain't got no roof.
Top of the building.
He's on
He's
the
thankfully
roof.
has a roof.
Oh,
I don't
man.
see him.
What? How do you not see him?
He's hunched over. He's got a
Oh,
white
okay. I
shirt on.
White
thought that was a
shirt, right?
satellite.
No, that's a person.
The person. Okay.
Yeah.
Satellite.
Yes. That's the squirrel moment of the day,
Yes, thanks.
or at least the first one.
First one, yeah.
First
2
one.
snorts, 1 squirrel moment. Here we go.
It's 2 to 1.
So-
We said $20,000 on Tiger Woods. That's aggressive. That's aggressive. I want him to win. I don't think he does win. I'm not putting 20 grand on him.
What are you putting against him, though?
How much money would you have to have in your bank account to put 20 grand down on Tiger Woods to win the PGA Championship?
Listen.
Hey, but if you hit it,
Oh,
1.2 mil.
you all right.
Here's the deal. I learned a long time ago, you don't ever bet against Tiger.
See, that was my question, Babson. What do you feel comfortable with putting on against him?
I wouldn't put 20 grand against him.
I'm not putting $20
Well, I'm
against him.
definitely not putting $5 grand on John Rahm.
What's
He's a third betting favorite too, or
Wow.
No, second. He's second.
But how is
12-1.
what's name not first?
Scheffler's first.
Rahm's
at
the favorite, though, right? Scheffler and Rahm, or just Scheffler?
Scheffler at 11-1, Rahm at 12-1.
Okay.
Rory McIlroy, who's playing with Tiger, at 14-1. Justin Thomas also at 14-1. Jordan Spieth, who's also playing with Tiger, at 16-1.
He reels me in every time, Spieth.
Right?
I don't know how he reels me in.
Your boy DJ, Dustin Johnson, 22-1.
Now, I'm a DJ guy. I like DJ. When trying to learn how to play golf, that's what I was told to watch. Dustin Johnson.
Yeah, because he's long.
Yep.
Xander Schauffele, although he doesn't call himself Schauffele anymore. What is it? Schauffele?
Schauffele.
Sly.
It's like a Garantano.
Yeah, call me Sly from now on.
Sly.
That's what they not Sly.
Slay.
Sly. That's what they call me in Italian.
Yeah.
Sly. So
Did they
that's
really
what I
call you that?
Ronald Sly.
I'm actually Davenport.
See?
I know it's been
Dave-
20 years in this city,
Davenport.
but it's really Davenport.
Let me correct this right now, here
I
and
don't
now.
know what the hell I am.
Oh, well, you're already like 8 million things.
So,
Slay doesn't say your last name right, so.
That's like you just your.
Dougherty.
Your.
Yeah, Mike Keith calls me Dougherty.
So does Slay.
Yes, that is true.
So the Phil Mickelson stuff, is that where you're going?
Hit us with this.
Okay.
Please.
So Gary McCord was one of the top golf analysts at CBS for a long time, right?
Yes.
Wasn't he, BB's over there, he knows, wasn't he banned from Augusta National for a while? Yeah. What was he banned for? I can't remember.
Come here.
Come here,
Brett
BB.
Batchelor.
Brett Batchelor. Brett Batchelor is our golf expert.
Golf analyst. for
Our golf
3HL.
analyst.
Yes.
Our 3HL golf analyst. Played college golf, really good at it. All of
He
those
and Brett
things.
Kern
So,
carried our team the other day to our second place finish.
Yeah.
I almost
We're
brought
very-
the trophy with me today.
Yeah.
Oh, you should have.
Yeah.
Put it on display.
Buck Rising put some
First
trophy.
loser.
Buck Rising put some trophy in the studio. We're going to throw it off the roof with that guy that's over there on that condo building.
Oh, my gosh. So Gary McCord, why did he get banned from Augusta National? I
So,
just remember that he
It was only
kind
from
of
Augusta
trouble.
National because they have total control of whatever goes on.
Right.
Gary McCord, because their greens were so fast at Augusta, said that the greens at Augusta looked like the tournament put bikini wax on them and just wiped it across the entire green. And CBS said, or Augusta told CBS, if you want to keep broadcasting here, Gary McCord is not allowed to be on the broadcast.
Okay.
So,
this
Augusta
gives
got
you,
Augusta got a
Slay is
Brazilian.
dying.
Augusta got him off because he said the greens look like bikini wax.
Yes.
Augusta got a Brazilian.
So this gives you
Phenomenal.
a look into this guy as an analyst anyway, right? So you kind of at least get a feel for Gary McCord if you
it paints
never
the
saw
picture.
him.
It paints
no,
the
I
picture.
think
It does.
it's
It
brilliant.
really does.
Very
and
descriptive.
he's entertaining. He was certainly colorful, all of that. But anyway, I'm so glad that you remember that story to be able to tell that. But so McCord at CBS fired him for something eventually, so he hasn't been around. But he talked to Alan Shipnuck. Shipnuck.
Shupnick.
Alan.
Shupnick.
Shupnick, sorry.
Like Sputnik.
He talked to Alan. So, and Alan is the one who is doing the biography for Phil.
Let's just call him Al.
So, anyway, yes. So he was talking about Phil's, involvement with the tournament, all that, and then told this story. And I'm just going to read the excerpt so that I get it right. McCord. When I was in the TV tower, every time Phil got to my hole, Bones, who was his longtime caddy, would look up at me and I would flash the odds. If Phil had a 15-footer, I'd flash 3 fingers, which meant the odds were 3-1. If he was 60 feet, I'd give him 2-1 on a 2-putt. Bones would go down, whisper in his ear, and Phil would look up at me and shake his head, yes or no. I can't tell you how many wadded up 20s I threw out of the tower until the tour found out about it. And I got word through CBS I was no longer allowed to gamble with Phil while up in the tower.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Yeah. Can you imagine the CBS exec? Hey, Gary, this whole gambling with Phil during the round. Like, we're not going to do that anymore.
Wow.
Now, I know.
Can you believe that you would have to tell a guy that?
How long had that been going on is the question.
It had to be forever. And I get that there's a lot of Phil Mickelson stories.
Damn.
And with the numbers that have come out about his gambling debt, like there's probably way crazier stories.
Lost $40 million in a 4-year span.
Yes. But
Hey, man.
and that's just what we know because there
Right.
was the talk that the reason that he switched to what is he now? Callaway. He's like lifetime with Callaway because the rumor is that they paid off his gambling debt.
Man,
So,
that's
and
crazy.
that's not even what
Smart
we're
move by
talking
Callaway.
about here. So anyway, is that right, BB? Like BB's like, hold on.
Yeah, essentially. And then the reason, too, there's a rumor that in 2017, him and his caddy Bones split up. They were together for like 30 years.
Yeah.
There's a rumor that they split up because Phil could not pay Bones his money as the caddy. So Bones fired Phil, but they made it seem like they just separated and stayed friends. But the rumor is that Bones fired Phil because Phil couldn't pay him.
Because of his gambling debt.
Correct.
So I get it. There's a ton of like crazier Phil stories out there, no doubt. But this one to me, like, is nuts. I mean, could you imagine Slay like walking up to the free throw line and like giving a sign to the broadcaster over at the table, like if he's gonna make these free throws or not?
It's different though because he's trying to make. He only takes the bet if he thinks he can do it. If he has a hesitation, like he's not trying to miss intentionally. Like he's only winning if he makes.
Well, yeah, but it's golf. It's an individual sport, of course. Like,
Yeah.
he's not going to bet on himself to miss because then it cost his butt money.
I was just saying with your free throw example.
Hey, man, when there's stories out there that are this wild, the caddy broke up from the golfer, fired the golfer. Like that. Dude, that's the tip of the iceberg.
never
Like the
happens,
other
yeah.
stories got to be,
Phil's out of control, man.
What?
Crazy.
hey, man.
Crazy.
Golly. Hey, that's a rough one.
There are
That's
a
a
lot
rough
of people on. What an unbelievable story.
Phil need a
That's
book.
so good.
615-737-1045. It's coming out. That's why all these stories are coming out. So we'll all be reading Phil's book when it comes. Good job by him.
No doubt.
Get all this
BB.
stuff out.
Well, he needs the money, so.
You want to talk about that? 615-737-1045. Also, a lot of people on hold with advice and tips for
Oh, yeah, break
Slay
it.
on the first pitch. So we'll do that next. Also at 4:30, Todd Fuhrman will join us. We'll get you some winners for tonight and talk about the PGA Championship. 615-737-1045. hanging out at third and home.
Man, the things you find out in the break.
Things you find on the internet.
Right.
The things you accidentally say and have no idea what you.
Hey, I mean, not a clue. Just out here living life.
At 3HL 1045, Henry says, Slay, just get out there and throw the ball. You don't have gas, do you?
No, Henry, and that's why I'm staying away from everything. Like, I ain't even fill up on water. I'm out here.
You didn't even eat out here.
That
never happened.
I've never seen Slay in a restaurant not eat.
Yeah, that's not me, man. But this is, me getting in the game mode. It's certain rituals that I go through for game mode, and this part of it.
I mean, Kirby's got cheeseburger and tots over there.
And it looks pretty darn good. I'm going to tell you that right now. Like we say in Nashville, that look fire.
What are you going to listen to on your walk down to the mound?
So I'm going to have planned. That's an interesting question, Babsy.
Yep.
That's an interesting question.
That's a very reporter-like question.
It is. So I think I'm gonna go with something local. And I haven't decided on the exact song yet.
You know what we need?
Local.
I don't.
Yeah, from a local rapper here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So it could be Jelly Roll, could be Elroy the Boy, it could be Starlito, Paper, Buck.
Oh, I like Jelly Roll.
Yeah, Jelly Roll.
You want a story? Go read
They
about
got
Jelly
one.
Roll.
It's
man.
amazing.
They got one.
Listen
Yes,
to him with Bussin' with the Boys.
Oh, was he on with them?
Yes, it was phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
So he's a recovering addict, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And dealer too, I think.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Yep. A little bit of jack of all trades.
Next thing you know, he's singing at the Ryman.
and on his way to Bridgestone, I think in July.
That's gonna be awesome.
Crazy, yeah.
Shout out Jelly Roll. No, what we need is we need an investigative reporter to kind of dig down deep. We need Phil Williams out here.
Are you kidding me? Are you
Phil-
just trying to fire me up?
Phil Williams could get to the bottom of what's going to happen with Slay in this first pitch.
Yeah.
First strike.
He tried to figure it out, huh?
Stay in his lane.
Stay in your lane, Phil.
You see how I do this?
Why would you do
the
that?
buttons to punch.
I'm just a puppeteer.
You know the buttons to punch. I'll give you that, yo.
Speaking of punching buttons, Hunk needs to punch some buttons because there's a lot of people on hold. That was a crazy Phil Mickelson story. Again, the backdrop, just in case you're just tuning in, but Gary McCord, former broadcaster for CBS Sports with all of their golf coverage, says he used to bet Phil Mickelson during his rounds about would he two-putt from 60, things like that. So he would just hold up fingers on how many putts it would take, and then Phil would take the bet or not take the bet, and then he would ball up a 20 and throw it out of the TV tower.
That's crazy.
And somebody would take it over to Phil.
Hey, that's how Bones got paid, maybe.
Could have been, yeah. Bones, I got you. I know.
Whenever that ended, Bones wasn't getting his money anymore.
Phil's caddy, one of the most famous caddies out there for sure. All right, 615-737-1045. This Phil book is going to be amazing. Let's go to the phones.
Unreal.
Steve by the lake has a tip for Slay. Steve, what is going on, man? You got that bass boat going?
Yes, sir, buddy. I tell you what, that bass boat's ready to rear and go.
Yeah, let's
Love
get
it.
that thing going.
I don't even have to lower my trolling motor. It's remote control.
Oh, you up there fancy, Steve. I see you in the water.
I tell you what, hey, but I got to say hello to Dee Bad.
Hi.
Dee Bad.
Yeah,
Hello.
she was not here when Steve called Monday.
No.
Oh, yeah, you missed this.
Nope, she was not, because I called Mr. Slay the bad man.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Now, the bad man, I pitched when I was a younger version, and I got a daggone baseball scholarship to the United States Air Force Academy. But I loved music better, so I chose a different course than my father, because he retired United States Air Force 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
And I decided, I love playing guitar and singing better.
Ain't nothing wrong. That worked out for
So
pretty
that's
good,
why
too.
I called the other day and dedicated the bad man to you.
Yes, you did. And Hunk let me hear it. I love that, too. I appreciate that, my man.
Well, I appreciate that, buddy. And you get out there tomorrow, and the only thing you got to do is keep that eye on the glove and don't take it off.
That is. I got
Eye
that.
on the glove.
I got you. I appreciate
I'm
that,
gonna
Steve.
keep
Eye on
notes
the
of all
glove,
this.
don't take it off. I mean, when you get ready to throw, don't take it off. Just like I tell you with a golf ball, you keep your eye on that ball. This same thing. Keep your eye on that glove and throw that sucker hard as you can throw it.
Hey, there we go. We got Dee Dee Babs making a checklist, and we're going to check this list tomorrow.
I'm going to list this. Yes.
Yep, we're going to go down it.
All right.
Thank you,
we go.
Steve.
Thanks, Steve.
Number one. Thanks, Steve.
I'm the bad man. You heard Steve.
I know. Steve's very talented.
Still lick my thumb when I count my money.
Is that a line in it?
No.
That's a line in my bad man song.
Okay.
Shut up, Cub.
Slay's got his own Batman song.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Put them together.
Just rolling around in that head.
I'm a bad man. Who else we got?
I don't know.
So funny in here.
I'm trying to tweet a picture of your baseball so we can see who autographed that thing. Let's go to Andy in Mount Juliet.
Okay.
Andy, what's up, man?
What's up, guys? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hang up on you earlier yesterday, but I got two things. Babs, your move ought to be the Babs throat punch.
Ooh, yeah.
She would
I will
definitely
throat
karate
punch
chop you in your throat. Yeah,
Yes.
that's what
I like that.
And
Yes.
Slay,
yeah.
dude, if you can make a diehard Alabama fan that hated UT start rooting for UT except when they play Alabama,
Yeah.
you throw a strike over the plate tonight. There ain't no doubt, brother.
My man.
You better throw that ball over the plate tonight.
Thank you, Andy, man. That's all I'm talking about,
Andy,
man. Good energy.
I will tell you that Slay's got the Alabama Red microphone here at Third and Home.
Y'all need to stop.
That ain't Alabama Red. That's more like puke Auburn orange.
Oh, come on.
See?
Yeah.
Does it show up differently on
Shots.
YouTube?
No shots.
It actually looks like fire.
I think that was just a shot being fired.
Oh,
Hey,
well, that's all
don't
that
make me
was?
throat punch you. Come on.
Don't make me throw.
Scissor kick, throat punch, you. All of those things.
Now, Don, it ain't that I wouldn't enjoy seeing you jump up and scissor kick somebody, but I think you stand a better punch with a throat punch.
Yeah, I think you're probably right. You're right. I don't want to pull a hammy.
That's quicker to the target. Yeah,
Yep.
less dangerous for you.
Appreciate it, Andy.
All right,
man.
thanks,
Thank you for the good energy, brother.
Appreciate it. Try to get in touch with Todd Fuhrman. We'll do that momentarily. Bubba in Dixon. Bubba, what's up?
My guys, let me go ahead and apologize. I need to tell Uncle Steve and Uncle Andy, lay off the Bush Light there for a minute. They stole Reagan's phone when I wasn't listening. Can't take him to nowhere, I promise. Hey, Ron.
Yo, what's up, Bubba?
You ain't eating, right?
No, I haven't eaten.
I want to tell everybody one thing. Hey, Hawk, you there, bro?
No, I'm working. Sorry, can't talk to you. Sorry.
Oh, you ain't made your mind up? Because I just come up with something. Y'all been talking about Phil Mickelson. So I called in. I asked Hunk his opinion. You know, it's talking to him. It's like talking to a 14-year-old that hit puberty way too soon, don't know how to control his voice. I asked him if he's going to throw a ball or a strike, and he said, Ron, you're going to throw a ball.
Oh, is that right?
You told me, TV timeout. Once you told me that you didn't eat, you told it on the radio, you didn't eat, you focused, that whole mindset's coming back. So I made him a bet. So, in honor of Phil Mickelson, you know, Ron, I love you. I have your back. Joe Hunk, let's make a bet, bro.
Oh.
Ooh.
So, Bubba, you're betting with Slay, and Hunk
No,
is...
wait a second.
Okay.
Yes. I'm sorry. I'm on Team Slay strike. All right?
Strike. Okay. Bubba says strike.
So I'll do this, Joe Hunk, if you're going to put your money where your mouth is. Because, you talk a lot. It's cool, bro.
Yeah, I do.
How about this? You put one time for one day on all your social media, you put on an Alabama T-shirt.
Now, hold on just a minute.
I like it.
Now, hold on
I
just
like
a
it.
minute.
Now, hold on just a minute.
Dawn, if you're going to interrupt, earmuffs, okay? Do not listen to the rest of the conversation. Joe Hunk.
But no,
You put on an Alabama T-shirt, take a picture, and that's your profile picture for one day. I will wear an Auburn shirt, and I will change every social media I have with that Auburn shirt and thumbs up.
Okay, but here's the deal. Hunk hates
Start
Alabama.
there.
Slay hates Alabama. So that doesn't really go with Slay. So you're betting with Slay, but you're making Hunk wear Bama and Slay's Tennessee guy. This doesn't work, Bubba. You didn't think this through.
Hey, that's my man. Bubba
You
riding
didn't
with me.
think this through.
That sounds fair to me.
Bubba riding with me. Sound fair to me too, bro.
Don, I know you're an Auburn fan. Just hold on 1 second. It's not I'm betting with Ron. I'm taking Ron's side on him throwing a strike. I know it's hard to grasp as an Auburn fan.
Thank you.
But
Okay. No, you're fine. All I'm saying, if this were me and you were taking my side and the punishment was for somebody else to wear an Alabama shirt or a Georgia
I'll tell
shirt
you
or
what.
something, I'd be like, oh, heck no.
Okay. Hey, because I know
You see where I'm coming from?
I'll put where my mouth is. Hey, Ron Slade,
Yes.
I'll tell you this, bro. You throw a strike, and you know I got family in Farragut. I got them like 10 minutes down from Knoxville. You throw a strike, he wears that shirt, you take me to a UT game, I'll be a UT fan for a year. That's it.
There you go.
I like it,
I'm
Bubba.
telling you right now.
This is what I'm talking
I just want Joe home so much to wear.
They're in the building.
Yeah.
Wait, so
Hey,
you're
we
going to be
gonna
a Tennessee fan for a year if he throws a strike?
Hey, man, I'm riding with Bubba.
If I can get Joe Honk to throw on an Alabama T-shirt and change his profile pictures, yes,
I love it.
for 1 day.
All right, Hunk,
1 day versus here, bro. You got the odds.
I know. Yes, ma'am. Yes, Don.
are you in?
I don't know. Do I got to decide now?
Yes. Yes
Yeah,
or no?
dang
right
it.
now, bro. That's how bets work.
I know it is.
Yes or no?
Fine, I'm in.
Hey,
Fine.
Joe Honk, just let me
I'm
know what
about
size
to
shirt to
turn
bring you, man.
An Alabama
I mean, you got
fan
that body.
for a
You got
year.
that body like a lava lamp.
Can-
I don't think they make extra large medium. Just let me know. I'll bring you whatever size you need.
Bubba is, man,
He's
you were
not
just-
wrong.
You were just
He's
going
not wrong.
off on
Can I
people
put? Can
today.
I add like an addendum to this that Slay cannot like float it? That it has to
Hey,
be a real
you
throw?
ain't got Hunk. You ain't got to worry about
I
that.
will say this. I will
Slade's
say
not gonna
this.
float
I
it.
will
Yeah, I ain't
say
got no
this.
flow game in
Let's
it.
do this. Let's do this. To make it fair, it will be filmed.
Yep.
Okay.
Y'all can judge.
However many people on J. Martin Ramon, on Husky Rising, Blaine and Mickey,
3HL.
whoever's throwing the first pitch and 3HL, whoever's throwing the first pitch gets to judge it.
There we go.
Majority wins.
Sound good to me.
Deal. Done.
You can look at it on film.
Let's go. Sound good to me. This is
right.
a done deal.
We could
Stamp
probably put a poll out tomorrow.
Yep.
Pitch, strike, or ball.
Yep.
You know, like
Yeah.
Yep.
He's gone.
Yep. It's
Yep.
good.
Bubba's coming in hard now.
Hey,
man.
that's
it's
what-
like,
hey.
It's like CEO Bubba. Like
Hey,
he's
man.
taking no prisoners. this
That's
guy.
the daddy of Reagan, man. What do we expect? You know
You
what
know
I'm saying?
what I just did, right?
What? You helped
Like
us out.
I just took your side,
Thank you.
and if you are successful, like you should be,
Like I should be.
then we
we got
just
a
got
fan
rid
for a
of an
year.
Alabama fan for a year, and we got a Tennessee fan
So
for a
double
year.
bonus.
I mean, I'm
Double
sorry,
bonus.
Hunk.
Everybody
you're just,
wins.
you're the sacrificial lamb here.
I'm the Baker Mayfield of this.
That's
Okay?
right.
Everybody
I
wins.
understand.
That's right.
All these people that think Dawn hates Tennessee. Look what she just did.
She's
for
a
Look
got
what
us a
I just
fan.
did. I just got you a fan.
Thank you. Thank you,
See?
Babson.
Go Vols.
Yeah. Woo! Yeah!
There you go.
Hey, record that and play it back. Oh, Lordy.
Okay, that's not necessary. We didn't have to go that far. Honk.
Yes, sir.
Honk the punk.
Hunk's mad at me.
Ooh.
Sacrificial
No,
lamb.
my heart's hurting.
I see another soliloquy just bubbling up somewhere.
Get ready for it.
Tony the Stud next up. Tony, what's up?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
What up, Tony?
Tip for Slay.
And I just wanted to say, first off, man, Alabama sucks. Go Vols! Yeah, checkerboard all day long out here. I tell you what, man, I don't give a damn what bet you make me. I ain't putting on that damn red. No, sir, not anytime soon, not in this lifetime. And even if I got reincarnated, I'd still come back a ball fan because I bleed that orange. Now, Ron, I got to tell you, man, I was calling in on Friday to do Trash Talk Friday. Well, Friday was the 13th, and in the meantime of me calling in to Trash Talk Friday, you on that ball I thought you were going to throw, I got a ticket for having an electronic device in my hand. So I learned my lesson. And with that, I'm going to say this. Ron Slay, You're going to throw a strike tonight. It's going right down
Let's
the middle.
go, baby.
And it's going to be fast as hell. You better get out there, son, and you better take your eyes right on that glove, throw it straight down the middle, and at the end, wave to the crowd and go, go Vols!
I like it, Tony. I'm loving the energy, man. I'm loving the energy. A lot of people on Big Slay's side.
Yep.
I'm feeling it.
How about
How about actual tips, though?
Hey, they're been written down.
So Steve at the lake gave you a wrong tip. He said throw to the mitt. Don't throw to the mitt. Throw to the helmet.
He said
throw to the mask.
eye on the glove is what he told you. That was
throw to the mask.
Right. That'll make me go in the dirt.
You got to
This
throw
wasn't
high.
tips from Mayor.
I'm
This
just
is
telling
tips
you.
from listeners.
That was wrong.
Yeah,
I
it was
love
wrong.
Steve from the lake because I want to go bass fishing with him.
One of my reps told me that. They said hit him in the nose.
Yeah.
If it's a catcher, if it's the
Booster.
mascot, hit him in the beak. Just saying.
Feathers everywhere.
Yeah. Explode.
All the humanity. We'd see a dead bird at that point.
Going down, baby. We almost there. The countdown is real.
By the way, speaking of the whole dead bird talk, my wife said, and she was dead serious. She looked at me and she said, "You really need to talk with your son." Talking about the 11-year-old.
Yeah.
He now believes that birds are not real.
Oh,
because-
dear. Look at what you've done.
Wow, you're
Oh, my gosh.
So I tried to tell him. I said, "Look, son,
We're joking.
some things are just said for radio humor, right? Like you're just playing a character, sort of, in some cases. And you know, you might have just had a good time with that. It was a joke." He's like, "No, Dad, I'm telling you, man. You said you never see baby pigeons. I've never seen a baby pigeon."
Oh, no.
He ain't lying. He ain't lying.
And then he starts Googling it.
Yeah.
And then there's no telling what kind of crazy stuff is out there on this.
Yeah, just
Birds
ask Slay,
aren't real.
Just ask Slay what he said earlier, and then I told him to Google.
Yes, that was interesting.
Nope.
Break.
Nope.
We'll be right back.
Honk's like, break now.
Right.
We were Ryan Kenny?
I got so overwhelmed with everything.
Wow. Okay, that was
3HL 104.5, the Zone broadcasting live from Third and Home in advance of the Nashville Sounds game tonight. Before that happens, Ron Slade will hit the mound.
Hey, that's right.
We ran into some people during the break that said they left work early so they could watch the first strike.
Listen, man, everybody wants to see a show, man. And I've always aimed never to let the people down, man. Man of the people. Got to keep it real and hold it down for them. So I got them.
Somebody on Twitter said front shoulder toward the catcher. Pete Rourke.
Front. Let's see. Okay.
You disagree with that tip?
Yeah, that ain't.
Here we go.
No, yeah. I mean, listen, a lot of the tips that I've been getting are some that have been given to me by my rep. So, and I'm cool with that. But that one was never given. So I'll try that after the fact.
When's the last time you thrown a pitch off a mound?
Let's see. That's been quite a minute. Maybe intramurals.
At Tennessee?
College?
In college, yeah.
Wow.
Okay. All right. I see a lot of beer being consumed here at Third and Home.
Why wouldn't it be?
I know.
We're going out there with no roof.
I want the garage doors open is what I want. How do we get that to happen?
I don't know.
Brett Batchelor over there eating a chicken finger sandwich. He should make things happen.
Get the doors blow. Blow the doors off his thing.
Update, the guy is off the roof. I don't know how he got off the roof or what happened to him, but he's no longer there. So there's that. South Carolina has hired Freddie Kitchens.
Okay. What, defensive coordinator?
He played at Alabama back when they sucked. People forget about that.
Yeah.
I was going to say there's a highlight tape of Leonard Little decleating him, but it wasn't him. It was Brian Bergdorf, which is right around the same era. Yeah.
That was a nasty picture.
That guy tried to run an option to the right.
Lord have mercy.
And Leonard Little,
worst mistake of his life.
He took care of it.
Yes, he did. Sheesh.
What else is out there? By the way, Alan Bell hit on that Celtics Heat over 204.
Yes,
so I took that and appreciated that. He did not do as well on hockey.
Yeah, there was some strange things going on in hockey.
You might need to go back to your own self.
In hockey?
Yeah. By the way, Todd Fuhrman is off this week. We just found out.
I was going to say, how did we miss that?
He's on vacation. He lives in Vegas.
Did he tell us that?
If you live in Vegas, where do you go on vacation?
You're on vacation.
Yeah.
Where you live though?
Tupelo, Mississippi.
That's another casino.
Oh.
There ain't no need to leave in Vegas if that's where you're going.
Okay.
Right there.
No, you go to the beach.
Gulf Shores, Alabama.
Nah.
Hey, Gulf Shores is super nice.
Okay. It's low key. People that go there don't want you to say that.
I know, but it's like
don't repeat that.
Yeah.
30A has become
nice.
very, very crowded.
Oh, that's what that is?
No, it's different. 30A is super crowded. Gulf Shores is beautiful.
Okay.
They have the NCAA volleyball championship.
Sand volleyball?
Sand volleyball championship there.
Yeah, Davenport covers that sometimes.
Hey, perhaps a free vacation.
It's awesome. It's beautiful there.
NHL tonight, Rangers, Carolina, Oilers, Flames. You got any thoughts on that? You going to work on the parlay tonight? Or
I am. I'm
going
to put that down.
Straight
put
up
that down. Right off bat, I'm going with Carolina. And then give me a second on that second one. Yeah, Carolina money line. Give me that second one.
Oilers, Flames.
Yeah, I need a second on that.
You need a second on that one.
Because I'm ready to choose Edmonton.
Mavs, Golden State. AB said over the total, which is 214.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yep, I think so.
You think over?
I think they're going to come out scoring, yeah.
All right.
And a lot of that is, let me explain why. A lot of that is them just taking care of the ball that they didn't do. They had the luxury of not having to do against Memphis, being able to turn it on, especially when Ja went out. But they take care of the ball. They're going to hit that. Golden State will do their part.
615-737-1045. Tom in Nashville wants to talk about Slays first.
Hey, what's happening, Tom?
Hey, Slay?
Yes, sir.
You know, I'm intrigued by this flamingo pitch.
Oh, okay.
I thought about it. I visualized what it could be like. I've got two visualizations.
Okay.
One is that you stand up there, you just bring your leg up and bring it hard. The second is that you stand up there, you bring your leg up slow like the Karate Kid, stand there for 2 seconds, and then bring it hard.
Okay.
Are either one of those correct?
Well, to be fair,
Slay's thinking about it.
Kind of cranish.
The whole flamingo pitch idea, I think, came from Babs's first pitch, where she kicked that leg up real high.
Way high, yeah. I can't get mine up that high now.
But it helped her with the grandfather clock pendulum balance type deal.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
So that's where the idea came from. You're exactly right. I like that though. I like the first one more so than the second one. I think holding it there may throw me off balance a little bit and throw my rhythm off.
Yeah.
I appreciate Tom's seriousness.
Yeah, but I mean,
in his call,
right?
I
ain't playing. But I'm with Slay on that.
He was like, "Listen, here, break it down."
The older you get, the less likely you're able to hold anything for a long time.
I can sit up and hold it the whole time if I want to just get her, you know what I mean, flamingo it right here while we're doing the show. You know what I mean? Let me get on this side so they can see me on camera. But, well, you can't see my leg. Man, let me get it up high. See? I can hold that thing right
Zone
there.
TV.
Like, I wanted to be a drum major in school.
That's a little shaky.
Oh, aristocrat
don't worry
advance?
about that. Don't worry about that part, Babs.
You wanted to be in the aristocrat advance?
Yeah, but I was too busy playing sports.
Boy, you would have beat the hell out of that drum.
No, I wouldn't. No, I wanted to be the drum major.
Oh, the drum
one
major.
that led. Yeah, one that come through.
High
you know
kicking.
What I mean? Boom, boom, boom. Boy, I'm cold. Cold coming through high knees now. You know what I mean? That's my area. High knees.
You still got it.
Come on now. I'm trying. Well, I'll take off right now. 40. Want me to take off right now? Who said do it? They think it's a game.
Are you really going to run through the bar?
You're going to pull a muscle. You have your headphones on. You're going to pull a muscle before. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. He's so slow.
That was like an aircraft carrier.
That took forever.
Don, how do you feel about that sub 540 now?
Oh, my gosh.
Dude, I'm safe on my bet.
Absolutely, you got to understand, that's fresh up out the seat. That's coming through high knees.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
Did you pull a hammy?
No, I'm really ready. Look at the flamingo. Look at the flamingo. I'm ready. That's all that means. Let's go.
You're loosening up.
Yeah.
See, but now you're in danger of working yourself up way too early.
You're about to Traylon Burks yourself.
No, that's good.
Yes, you got an hour and a half.
They lucky if I don't take a shot and then go down there.
Well, that's definitely happening.
Like a,
hey. You probably need to do that.
6:21 p.m. Yeah, I think you definitely need to do that. That's the only thing that can loosen us up.
I got a cigar in the car, a celebration cigar.
Oh, my God. After the fact?
Yep.
Throw the first pitch.
Win,
with
lose,
the
or draw.
cigar in your mouth.
First strike.
Well,
first strike.
If you have a cigar in your mouth, it might be a first pitch.
Yeah, this is correct.
All right, 5 o'clock hour coming up. We've got a lot to get to with regard to the Tennessee Titans. Also, Drew Brees news out there. If you've got advice for Slay, he's taking it. We've got more early college football point spreads for you, and there is a new soccer CBA making the news today. A lot to get to in the 5 o'clock hour. 3HL broadcasting live from 3rd and Home. Slay might run around the bar again. You might want to be here. We'll be right back.
I'm Ryan Kelly with thehomeloanexpert.com. Banks are great for car loans, but when you need a home loan, you need an expert. We'll get you pre-approved the day you call in, lower rates, and with our 21-day closing guarantee, you'll be in your dream home in weeks.
Yo, what up, Nashville? 3HL on the air. Happy Wednesday. Brent Doherty with you. A beautiful day in the neighborhood, especially if you're downtown like we are at Third and Home. Broadcasting live, and wild and weird things are going on here.
A lot of weird things, y'all.
Slade just ran a modified 40. He ran as far as he could in the bar.
Yeah, because I wanted to bust through the glass, but I said, nah, the company ain't going to play for their garage, so I'll do them a favor.
Yeah, you had to grind down a little bit.
Real early.
Yeah, so.
By the way, everybody's
20.
sitting at the bar, just like the slow head turn, watching him run by was my favorite part of the entire thing.
See, Babs, you paying attention to the wrong thing.
So then Babs turned into an analyst, and her first comment was, my bet for that 40 is safe.
I am good to go.
Uh-huh.
So the video you can see at 104.5 The Zone or at 3HL.
Everybody agrees with me.
104.5.
Look, they're all shaking their head.
Just because you must have bought them shots when I went outside.
At 3HL 104.5. Then Slay got motioned outside here at Third and Home to the spacious patio area.
That's right.
That overlooks First Horizon Park, where he saw Booster the Rooster holding up a sign.
Yeah. And what did the sign read, y'all?
The sign read, well done. It didn't say anything because it wasn't talking, but it read.
Oh.
No, you're right. No, you're right.
Oh,
that was good. That was brilliant. It read, please do not take off the shirt.
Yeah. And you know what? I told Booster, listen here, my man. You taking shots right now? Like, you taking
That's your
shots?
catcher.
Yeah.
He's on your team.
And that's what I told him. I was like, hey, man.
You think he's going to frame a pitch for you?
We supposed to be on the same side. See, and that's why I know I need some listeners or some fans of the game to come down there, man, because I feel like I'm about to be sabotaged somehow, man. I feel like it's going to go right down the pipe, and somebody going to call a ball. And it's going to be a problem. And then guess what he told me at the end? He did like this. He motioned like, I said, I'm a chicken from you.
Oh, he did his wings?
This coming from you. I'm a chicken.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, 621 is me and you out there. And he told me, come on, and blew me a kiss. I took that kiss, and you know what I did? I touched my butt with it. Kiss my butt. That's what you can do, Booster.
You, Aaron Rodgers.
That's right. It's on, buddy. Even though we're on the same team. We got a problem going on here.
Feathers everywhere.
Hey, I might tackle him. I might spear him. That's why I need that shot.
If you missed our conversation with Coach Mack, he ran through what he saw at rookie minicamp over the weekend, and you can get it where you get your podcast. Make sure you subscribe to the 3HL podcast where you get your podcast, rate, review as well. Coach Mack was awesome. Todd Fuhrman will rejoin us next week. South Carolina's hired Freddie Kitchens. PGA Championship odds, Scotty Scheffler the favorite at 12-1. John Rahm at 14-1. Second highest bet placed on him at Caesars Sportsbook, $5,000. The highest bet placed on a golfer so far, $20,000 on Tiger Woods at 60-1. Would pay $1.2 million if he wins.
Bankroll. Golly, it make me want to bet, man.
Can Tiger win?
He can.
Yes.
I don't think he will.
Because just.
I mean, all the stuff. I mean.
Right. He's not playing if he doesn't think he can win.
There you go.
And he believes he can win.
Yeah, and I think
there
he's gonna
would
go out there
be
and play
other
like it.
things that would surprise me more than Tiger winning.
Okay, there you go.
Boy, it'd be a great story if he
So
could win.
if I had
he could win
20
a major
grand
this
to
year.
drop,
Yeah.
that's a heck of a way to drop it.
How much drop it like it's not? How much money would you have to have in your bank account to throw $20,000 at a Tiger PGA Championship win when he's 40?
80 to 1.
Nice song. Nice little song.
What is he, 60-1?
60-1.
60-1 odds.
Yeah, dude ain't playing, man. Dude, the Tiger is not playing, dude. Like I fully expect him. Like he set out the last what was it? The last golf tourney to get ready for this one, and I think it was all a strength thing.
Well, because he knows where
the
his game
course.
is. He knows where he can play and have success.
He's only going to play like 6 or 7 a year, I think, at this point. He'll play
That's
the
cool.
majors.
I don't even know if he'll hit that many.
He might not. I mean, I would think he would play the 4 major. Do you think he goes to the British Open? Yeah. Oh, he's already signed up for that. That's right.
Yeah, he said.
That's a
he
long
already
flight,
said.
though, for an old man. Things get
For
tight.
old man.
Things get tight
Slay
on those long flights.
Slay knows that
They do.
life.
They do. They will. That's why I had to bust a
And
little
listen,
sprint.
listen, you were an elite athlete when you were making those flights. What did it feel like when you got off that
Oh
plane?
my gosh. Serious. I wouldn't go anything but business class after. I did the first time. They put me in the middle seat.
Oh,
Going
no,
to Turkey.
no,
that was the last
no.
time ever doing that.
That's brutal.
That was about a 13-hour flight, too.
Yikes.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Was there a stop in between?
No.
Oh,
Get there.
that's rough.
But didn't have to worry about that no more.
Drew Brees parts ways with NBC after one season. He tweeted the other day that he didn't know what he was going to do. He might play again, he said. Said he might go on the pickleball tour.
Yeah.
Is there a pickleball tour?
Yeah, the pickleball is the fastest growing sport in the country.
I would like to see Drew Brees on the pickleball tour.
We need to pick it up.
I've only seen pickleball
Seriously.
in my neighborhood, and that is not elite on any level.
No.
That's like handball, tennis.
But here's the deal.
Yeah, you don't have to move, you don't have to run or
No,
anything.
it's a racket, but
Yeah.
pickleball is one of those sports. It's a smaller court.
You don't have to run.
Yeah, you don't have to run. So it's kind of like golf. You can play it as you age, which
I
is
like that.
nice. So anyway, we're gonna have a 3HL pickleball. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna get in a league.
That sounds fun.
I'm telling you, one of my buddies, Noy, who I played volleyball with, he actually just moved to Colorado to be a pickleball instructor.
You're like,
Seriously,
no, sir.
this is for sure.
Who's on first?
He's been trying to get me to start pickleball forever. And I've always rolled my eyes, and then I started watching it.
No, I've
Look
never seen
fun?
you.
And now we're about to do it.
I'm with it.
3HL, we're in.
I'm with
Wait
it.
a minute. The whole, the one thing that hit me in that story is that she rolled her eyes. Have you ever seen her roll her eyes?
Sometimes it gets serious.
That's
It gets
never
serious.
happened.
Yeah, it
Has
gets serious. That means she ain't playing.
By the way, is anybody keeping track that so far Dawn has signed us up for a half marathon, and
Yeah.
now she is signing us up for pickleball?
That's right.
That is accurate, huh?
Competitive greatness
Let's go.
coming on through.
That's
Thank
right.
you, Babs.
See, this is what happens when you don't play sport anymore. You've got to do other
Look for
things.
things.
Get in with your teammates
but
to be competitive.
She needs to roll toward individual sports.
No.
Yeah, darts.
Let's go.
We could do darts because we can drink a lot of beer or something.
You can drink a lot of beer when you play pickleball.
Not when you run a
During
half marathon.
timeouts.
Although they do have it on the course.
That's amazing to me.
They
They
have
just
beer- they
begging
have
for
beer
somebody
on the
to fall
court.
out and cramp up. That'll be me.
There's water in beer. You're hydrating.
No, you ain't. Not me. My body don't work like that.
You're
That
a
mean-
finely tuned athlete.
Yeah, that means cramp. Come. It's on the way.
CBS broadcaster Gary McCord said he used to bet Phil Mickelson during tournament rounds.
Crazy.
That's amazing.
Bet with him.
Yeah, bet
From
with
the
him.
TV tower.
They would just look at each other, and Phil would shake his head, yes or no, if he wanted whatever bet Gary McCord was talking about. And then McCord would just ball up a 20 and throw it down on the course, and somebody would collect it and give it to Phil.
Give it to Bones.
Give it to Bones, yeah.
Bones was in charge. Bones would throw up the odds, right?
How about Bones as a nickname? That's strong stuff
That's
right there.
cold-blooded, too.
He was a strong caddy for a long time.
Do you think
for
it's
him.
because he secretly murdered a lot of people? And he put a lot of people in the graveyard?
I do not. But here we are, back to bodies on 3HL.
We got to stay away from the bodies.
Dead bodies.
Dead bodies.
Again.
I mean, listen, if you're going to be a serial killer, just hide in plain daylight. To be a caddy on the PGA Tour. Nicknamed Bones.
Obviously, the stories that Bones has.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He knows where all the bodies are buried.
You know where all the
Yes,
bones
he does. Yep. No doubt.
When we come back, more early college football point spreads. We already had Tennessee by 3.5 at Pittsburgh, Bama by 16.5 at Tennessee. We got Tennessee, Kentucky. We've got Georgia, Tennessee. We've got a bunch of other SEC games as well, including a big line movement in Florida State over the last couple of weeks.
Which ESPN released that they will have that game on ABC.
Yes.
Is that the Friday after Thanksgiving game? November 25th, yeah.
Yeah.
Florida at Florida State, November 25th, 7:30 p.m. on ABC, 6:30 our time.
Right.
Which is awesome.
Sounds good to me.
Inject college football in my
Man,
veins
let's do
on
it.
Thanksgiving Day.
I'm with you.
I'm with you there, too. You can be with us here at 3rd and Home. We'll be here until 6 in anticipation of Slay's first strike tonight.
Let's go.
6:21, he will hit the mound at First Horizon Park. Sounds and the Louisville Bats tonight. Sound center fielder made top 10 Sports Center plays last night as well. 615-737-1045. You want in or come by and see us at 3rd and Home. Brent Doherty, Don Davenport, Ron Slade. This is 3HL.
Hi, I'm Ryan Kelly. Is it time for some updates around the house? Last year, our average client received over $52,000 with a simple cash-out refinance. Let's make those home remodeling projects a reality. Start now at thehomeloanexpert.com.
classic step. To the left. Take it back now, y'all.
I think I was off the beat there.
We might be off the beat because there's a little bit of a delay when we're on remote from the music to us. So I'll just give you that. Dawn is chair dancing again like a
I am
champ.
cha-chaing in my chair.
Getting to it.
615-737-1045 at 3HL1045 on Twitter.
The wedding song right here.
Yeah.
Does that get you hyped, Slay?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, because it means
Then
just
I worry about you.
No, that means you just get to get out there and juke. Just juke.
The video of you and Booster is now up at 1045 The Zone, and we'll retweet that from 3HL as well, where Booster held up a sign that told you to not take off your shirt.
Hey man, I ain't never heard a person that I ain't never heard a person that don't talk so much. This is the first time. Like, he been talking on Twitter, he talking outside in person. Like, it's getting a little bit ridiculous now.
Plus, he's your own catcher. Like, he's your own teammate.
That's how I feel. The sabotage is on.
He's definitely not going to frame a pitch for you.
You know what I'm saying?
He's going to frame it the other way.
Like, and the ball.
You need me and Babs down there calling that strike.
I need the ball just like this. See, listen, being
We'll
a
try
Vols
and make
fan,
it down there.
But this is what I'm saying. Being a Vols fans, Babsy.
We need a hard hat, though.
In Nashville, like, what just happened at the baseball game? People start checking the bats and saying this bat don't belong. I think somebody need to check the ball that they're going to give me. Because I think Booster is behind it. I think something going to be.
Look at you. You're already building in your
No, I'm just
excuse.
saying. I'm just saying. I know what I'm going to do. I know what I'm going to do. I'm coming down the pipe.
I thought you were taking your own ball down there.
Nah, they know they ain't going to let me throw this. But if they do, this a heater monster ball right here. Now, that's what they got to be scared. Hey, I'm telling you right now. That's what they got to be fearful of, me bringing my own ball. They better off giving me Booster ball.
I still wonder if they secretly clock all of the first pitches that are thrown at First Horizon Park and then keep a list somewhere.
It'd be about 50.
About
55.
Like, I wonder where you would be on the list of fastest first strike pitches ever.
Getting some work done, 50, 55, light work.
I like how you're talking trash at Booster.
Man.
You and your catcher going at it, man. You're like Nuke LaLoosh and.
I mean, you can look at this two ways, man. You can look at this being trash, being talked.
We're like Lefty and Bones.
Yeah, like we got to get it done. Or we could be sharpening each other's sword on this. Like, we could be really, you know what I mean, bringing up the intensity of each other, bringing the best out of each other. You know what I mean? Like, that's cool, too.
I'm going to get you some point spreads here in just a second.
Let's get it.
615-737-1045. First, a couple of calls. Cousin Spencer next up on 3HL. Spencer, what's up?
What's up, fellas? How are we? And Don.
Hi. Good.
Slay, hear me out, Slay.
Okay.
I think you've been practicing too much.
Uh-oh.
I think you wore that arm out. I'm on Hunk's side here. Listen, it's gonna be like 50 Cent over here. But when you throw this ball, just know I'm on my way there. I got my Boom Boom Room shirt on.
Okay, I like that. I like that.
Prove me wrong. But if you throw a ball, you look right towards third base. Look for the Boom Boom Room shirt and look at this disappointed dad face that I'm going to give you.
Okay. So let me tell you this, though.
Prove me wrong.
Let me tell you this.
Yeah.
This what when you see the strike go across that plate, this is what I want you to do. I'm going to look at the third base, in the third base area with the Boom Boom Room shirt on, and I want you to holler out, "Car ain't got no roof!"
Yep.
And let me know you in
That's
the building.
fair.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, you know I got you. You know I got you.
That's what I'm talking about.
Prove me wrong, Clay.
I got you. Been doing it all my life. Here we go.
All right.
Thanks, Spencer.
My man.
All right, we'll see you in a bit.
Yes, sir.
How did Hunk become anti-Slay all of a sudden?
Hey, man, you got to watch Hunk, man. Hunk might be doing some backdoor stuff when he answering the phones, man. Ain't no telling what Hunk got going on. Like, what kind of little side bets Hunk done made.
The way the phone call went was, hey, Hunk, let me get on here and talk about Slay throwing this ball. And I'm like, throwing the baseball? He's like, no, throwing the ball. I'm like, oh, you're on my side. He goes, yeah, I am.
Oh.
So
then he
that
sold
was
you
all
out.
him, bro.
Watch Hunk.
Not me.
Watch Hunk has like $320 on you not throwing a strike with all these guys calling in. Watch that happen. When you write a book, it's going to come out.
It's a shame the neglect that little Ollie going to have to face because of Hunk made side bets on me.
Don
Slay, all I'm going to say is just make sure that Rooster and I just don't walk side by side because we may have a handshake at some point in time. Is all I'm saying.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he doesn't even have 5 fingers. I don't know what's going on there. I mean, he's a, Rooster.
Haters gonna hate.
Thank you, Babs.
The rooster. Don Davenport, if you're just tuning in, magically signed us up, all of us up for pickleball. Stacy next up on 3HL. Hey, Stacy.
Oh, goodness. Hello there.
Hi.
How you doing, Stacy?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
We got you,
I am
Stacey.
calling because I heard about pickleball.
Do you play pickleball?
I do play pickleball.
Okay, so tell the boys about it.
Okay, well, I'm going to tell you guys, you think it's not for, a good athlete or somebody who, looks like a sissy sport, but I promise you it is fun, fast, and you will be addicted the first time you get out there and you learn the rules and you play. I promise.
See? There you go.
I don't
her.
disagree. I've been told that by a lot of people.
Well, where
that
do
I
you
would be
play?
addicted.
Where should we go? Where do we need to go get a lesson, or where should we go play?
Oh, no, I'm ready, though.
We don't need a lesson. What are you
Well, for you guys, I play at Patterson Park in Murfreesboro.
Okay.
But you guys could play in Franklin.
Yep.
They've got courts everywhere.
They have courts in my neighborhood.
And I would highly recommend you take a lesson. Just find somebody to give you a free lesson, and it won't take long. It'll get you into the scoring and the positioning. And if anybody is a former tennis player, you will pick it up super duper quick.
Listen.
Even if you're not, though, it is something that if you've played any sports, you will pick it up pretty quick.
Listen, I was the only 7th grader on the 8th grade team at John Trotwood Moore Middle School. Let me just tell you, on the tennis team, I'm ready for this pickleball adventure. I don't need no lesson. You need a lesson, Slay?
Hey, a lesson for what?
Yeah, I mean, when you're an athlete, you're just an athlete.
Come on, man. Just show me the book. I'll telepathically read that. Hey, what I'm opening it up for? Just look at the book and know what's going on. Just show me the game.
There's no books.
Show me the game and I know what's going on. Okay.
Mark says, at Nashville Sounds, can y'all play Bounce With Me as Slay comes to the mound, in honor of the pitch he's about to throw?
Oh, man. See, look at the negative
It's
energy.
trash talk
Look at the negative energy flowing
like
in,
it.
man. I just had one of my reps reach out to me, man, June, and tell me that the fastest ceremonial pitch was 93 miles per hour. You ain't got to worry about that.
Booster ain't catching 93 miles an hour.
Slay ain't throwing it. So that's one thing Booster ain't got to worry
Who
about.
pitched 93 miles per hour?
Maybe R.A. Dickey.
Ichiro.
Yeah.
Okay, that doesn't count.
Did
Like a
he throw it-
professional baseball
Did he throw
player
it
throwing
here?
out a first pitch doesn't count.
Ichiro took the mound and threw a full windup, delivered a 93 miles per hour fastball. It missed the strike zone, but no matter, it is the fastest ceremonial pitch ever delivered.
Yeah,
and
that's
considerably
athlete right there.
better than any minor league prospects can manage.
That's ridiculous.
I'm talking about at First Horizon Park. I don't want Ichiro.
No, I'm just saying. Hey.
Well, I don't want Ichiro anyway. The guy played baseball for his career.
You won't Slay.
Like
You got
I want what's the fastest ceremonial? Why do we have to say that?
I don't
What's the fastest first pitch of a non-baseball player?
The funny thing about that, Babs, all that don't even really matter to me because they were just throwing the ball to throw it. That's why Ichiro didn't throw a strike. I'm throwing a strike. That's
Right,
what I
that's
think
the
should
key.
be. Thank you.
Strike is key.
Thank you.
That's a great point.
Thank
So control is
You
important.
haven't asked for my advice yet.
We'll get into it.
My video is out there.
It is
right?
out there.
I freaking killed it.
Yes, you did. So, okay, tell me this, Babs. Let me ask you this.
You haven't asked
Let
for
me
my
ask you
advice.
this. Let me ask you this, straight up and down. Here we go. Walking out, because I know it got to be a builder. Coming to the bump. Don Babs Davenport. Give me the emotions. What was running through your veins going to the bump?
Well, I hate being the center of attention, so.
Clearly.
So you were nervous?
You chose television as a career.
I know, right?
Exactly. Exactly. Wait a minute.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, wait
but-
a minute.
So I thought, because I had the conversation with the catcher prior to that,
Which was not a mascot at the time.
which was not
So
a
he
mascot.
could talk
It was a real live
So,
human.
Yeah, it was a player on the team who just wasn't playing that
Right.
night. It was actually a pitcher.
Oh, wow.
And he basically,
He
when I was
definitely
like,
did not
you
wanna
hate.
be back there.
No, he did not want to be back there. I was like, you hate it when people bounce it right at. He's like, I hate it. Like,
Right.
hate it.
Right.
And I was like, well, I'm not going to bounce it, so don't worry. And his response to me was basically like an eye roll, like the kind of response that I give to people. It was like an eye roll, whatever, okay. So my thought was, I want to show this dude back there that I'm not going to bounce it.
Right.
And I was like, I just don't want to go high. Like I don't
Okay.
want to. I don't want to
Over his
overthrow
head,
it,
yeah.
and I don't want to bounce it. But like I'm okay with not as much speed.
Yeah.
But I want to strike.
Okay.
You did fine.
was my-
You did fine velocity wise.
No, I said
Yeah,
the
I did
this-
pretty
yeah.
good
Yeah, it was
velocity
good.
wise. Yeah. But that was also I never practiced.
You just
I didn't-
went out there and
I
went
just
to
went
it.
out there and did it, and that made me a little bit nervous because I had no idea what I was
What he was
about
gonna
to
do.
throw,
Mhm.
right? And I hadn't played like I used to play rec softball, but it had been probably like 7 years.
Right.
So
And
I was
did-
a little worried.
One ball's bigger than the other too.
Right.
That's true.
It's a little different.
Okay, but you got through it.
But yeah.
Okay.
And I nailed it.
Right. So what's your tip?
Aim high.
Aim high. Thank you, Babs.
Because
Just like the Air Force.
you don't realize how far you are away.
Right.
I think that was part of it.
Right.
So
Okay.
anyway,
Thank
so
you,
my
Babs.
catcher dude was like, okay.
My
okay,
catcher dude. My little baby
okay.
catcher.
See,
I'm sorry I doubted you.
See,
Like, that's right.
that's right.
See, so this I feel like you
Confidence.
need a doubter. I'm doubting you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Slay does need a doubter. He's motivated by the doubter.
You need a
The
doubter.
haters.
Okay.
Hey, how much did you practice? Are you
Who
not
said-
gonna?
who
You're
said
not
I
gonna
practiced,
tell.
Babs?
I know.
What
you
would
practiced
make you think I practice?
because you're an athlete.
Can you
And
imagine
you-
driving by his house, seeing him and Ramon Foster throwing a
on
baseball
him out.
with each other?
Well, here's the deal. Ramon Foster's son is a really good baseball player, right?
This is
Both
true.
of 'em.
This is true. And one of them is a pitcher.
Yes. So I'm guessing that they probably did a little like throw and catch together. They helped Uncle Ron out a little bit.
interesting.
Make sure.
One of RJ's almost as tall as Ramon.
That's interesting.
RJ's the one I was thinking
Yeah. He'd be here
that
shortly.
maybe you spent some time with. He maybe helped you out a little bit.
I mean, listen. I will neither.
Am I right?
I would
Confirm nor
I'll
deny.
neither confirm or deny.
Will you confirm or deny tomorrow?
Yes,
Okay. Deal.
I will.
You'll confirm or deny tomorrow?
I will.
Okay. All right. Early college football point spreads. I love these. We've already had Tennessee by 3.5 at Pittsburgh and Bama by 16.5 at Tennessee. We've got Tennessee, Kentucky. Tennessee by 3.5 against Kentucky.
Tennessee by 3.5.
Against
Against
the
Kentucky.
world's
Favorite.
greatest quarterback in the history of quarterbacks, Will
They
Levis.
sure pumping them up, boy. And they got to come to. They coming to Rocky Top.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now-
it's in Neyland.
Yeah,
Yes.
but Will
Yeah.
Levis won't be like that won't affect that. Dude.
No, I ain't saying that, but I'm just saying like this is a road game too now.
Oh, no, nothing
Deep into the
affects him.
season.
Yeah, I mean, you can say what you want about him, and I don't think he's that great personally. He'll put up big numbers.
Yeah.
Well, I think he's a good quarterback,
He's
but
a
my
good quarterback.
argument was
He's a good quarterback.
he's not the number one quarterback off the board to me.
Right, but one of his strengths, I think, is fearlessness.
Well, and that's good because their fearlessness also leads to foolishness sometimes. Just saying. You know what I mean?
Snort
Whoa.
three.
We talk- yeah.
Whoa. Is this like foreshadowing into tonight's pitch?
No, I'm saying
Are
no.
you fearless?
No, no.
I think you're
I'm confident.
fearless.
I'm confident.
Is
you know
there
what I
a
mean?
difference?
Yes, it is a difference.
Okay.
It's a difference. So we got to see what fearlessness was last year with Levis and
Because he made
Alontae
some plays
He
that
made
put
some
them
great
in position
plays.
to win,
And also
but he
he made-
also made some plays that put them in position to ultimately lose.
Exactly.
Okay, and the other thing is his side of the ball was out there almost the entire
This
game.
is very true.
Yeah,
I mean, his
Tennessee kept-
offensive line was like, are you freaking kidding me?
Right.
Tennessee in that game was like Mike Tyson used
Yeah.
to be. Like they were out there for 10 seconds.
And
Yep.
I think it gives credit to the Tennessee defense that didn't have the depth to be able to get that pick. They win that game and they cover.
Bama by 16.5 at Tennessee. Georgia by 17.5 over Tennessee and Athens. 17.5. It's a lot
That's
of points.
tough, boy. That is a whole lot of points. That game is about what, the fifth or sixth game of the season, I believe.
Yeah, they pushed
That's
it
gonna
back.
be. That's. I don't know.
So you can probably say that Georgia's going to be hitting on all cylinders by
Yeah.
then, and maybe Tennessee.
I don't think it'll be that much. I don't think
too.
Georgia will cover. I could see 10. I could see 10.
I mean,
17 is a lot.
I still think Tennessee's going to have a problem on defense in terms of depth.
Yeah.
So the later in the season goes, I think it'll be kind of like last year. Like they had their moments defensively when they played well, and then attrition happens. And
my whole thing is they won't have a problem scoring, so that's why I don't believe they will cover.
yeah. Georgia and Florida, world's largest cocktail party, which they don't want you to call it that, but it is.
Got a new name.
Georgia by 17 against Florida. Neutral site.
Yes.
So it's similar to the Georgia-Tennessee line.
Except that one's in Athens. This is a neutral site game.
Yeah. Plus new coaches, new regime. I think Georgia may cover them.
Yep. Alabama by 16 at LSU.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Texas A&M by 9 at home against Florida. Florida
giving up some points.
Tough
Yeah.
year, man.
Yeah.
It's a schedule.
That's a new coach thing. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? You got people going in the transfer portal and everything. So
LSU.
Sometimes that's a good thing for you
that's
if you're
true
a new coach.
when you get a new coach. Yeah.
Yeah.
LSU.
Because coaches come in and they're like, I got to clean house.
Correct.
I mean, it's a lot easier for coaches to clean house now.
Right.
Sorry, go ahead, LSU.
At Arkansas by 2.5. Georgia by 16 at Kentucky.
Jeez.
Georgia's a big favorite against everybody.
Everybody.
Mississippi State, Ole Miss by 7
Okay.
against Mississippi State.
Yeah.
Florida was a 6-point favorite against Florida State at Florida State. It's now Florida State by 2 for some reason.
Really?
Yeah, 8-point swing.
That was the coin toss that.
In a
At Florida?
couple weeks.
It's in the swamp?
Nope.
No.
Oh, okay. There we
Dope
go. Yeah.
Walker, where
Walker,
no one goes to watch a football game.
Right. Yeah. As much history as it is.
Ask
Yeah,
Todd,
I agree.
I asked Todd Fuhrman one time, what is the least amount of points given to a home team? He said Florida State.
First of all, that's a small venue, and I went to a non-conference game there, and it still wasn't packed. I was like, this don't make. It's too much tradition here for that to happen down there. You got to.
I would love to weigh in on this, but I was scheduled. I was in Tallahassee. I was in Doak Walker Stadium twice.
That's right.
They didn't want
Twice.
That's right.
And they didn't play either one of those games.
Babs, you ain't
so.
coming in this stadium.
Yeah.
Damn COVID.
Yeah.
LSU at Texas A&M by 9.5. LSU set to have a tough year too. That's one of those games that could give Tennessee a really good season if they go to Baton Rouge and win.
Yeah.
Auburn at Alabama.
This one's going to be interesting. It's rivalry, though.
That's that Iron
It's
Bowl.
rivalry.
I ain't never.
And I want you to write down what the way too early spread is, and then see what it is
What is
come game time.
Bama.
Where's the game at?
At Alabama.
Oh, yeah, then Bama's covered.
Bama by what, though, Hunk? What do you think?
21.
Golly.
Think it's that high, Bab?
No.
Probably.
16,
Because
17.
it's early.
Bama
21.
by 26.
Oh, my
Golly, that's a lot of
gosh.
points, man. I'm taking them
A
points.
lot of points.
I'm taking when I hope it's 26 when they roll around. I hope it. Well, I'm
You can
diving
bet.
on them.
Go
I'll
bet
on
it
them
now.
So good.
I
Dive on
100% I would bet that now.
26?
Because here's the deal. It's still Auburn, Alabama. I know it's in Tuscaloosa, but it's still Auburn, Alabama. Auburn could have the crappiest season
Yep.
ever, but if you keep it close or you
Yep.
beat Alabama, it's a win.
Yep.
It's progress.
You're right.
It's a step.
There's a new soccer CBA. Nashville SC's Walker Zimmerman with a great quote. We got that for you next. And are you about to head down?
I believe so. As soon as I get my tickets.
You don't have tickets to the game? You're throwing
They
out the
didn't even
first
invite
strike?
Slay to the game.
There they go.
You just got the tickets.
Finally came through.
I'm glad you have tickets. It would suck to have to go out there, embarrass yourself, and then walk out of here.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is.
We'll be right back. Third and Hope. Home, Ron Slay has exited. Oh, there's Big Ramon. There's RJ. We got everybody coming up in here. See, I wasn't kidding. RJ's almost as tall as Ramon.
Hi.
Look at this.
He really is. That means he's almost 6'6".
I think RJ's got a much better shot at throwing a strike than Slay Dog.
Look at those legs. I mean, he's almost Slay's height.
Yeah, he's tall. He's 13.
Oh, wow.
615-737-1045. We got a couple of phone callers. We'll take Isaiah and Mount Juliet. Isaiah, what's up?
What's going on, guys? How y'all doing?
We're good.
Good, good. I just want to let Slade know, man. Slade, don't worry about the haters. They talking all that Shianu. You're going to throw a first strike because Carr ain't got no roots, Slade. Let's go.
He can hear you, by the way. He just doesn't have a mic now.
Yeah.
He's about to walk out.
What Slade needs to do before he leaves is take a shot of something. I mean, he already ran like a 20 in the bar because he had to dial it down before he went through the garage door.
Yeah, it wasn't quite a 40.
So maybe he didn't show you everything. Maybe he was just trying to get you further into the bet on the 40. He's like the hustler.
He's like sucking me in.
He's Paul Newman. I
He
thought you were
said-
going to take a shot before you handle business. Nope. He's not. He didn't eat anything.
I know, because he's serious. I'm telling you, he might Traylon Burks himself. Like, get a little too hyped and a little too ready.
A little too worked up.
A little too worked up.
So what's-
heart rate low high.
So what's going to happen here is Dawn's going to try to go down onto the field with him, and then I'm going to stay up here on the lanai, third and home. And so we're gonna have like multiple camera angles at this thing. That's the goal. So I'll keep the people at third and home company while Slade goes to the mound.
Yes.
New soccer CBA, which includes equal pay for male and female players. 2022. That's where we are. Nashville SC's Walker Zimmerman said, quote, certainly we're going to be cheering like crazy because that's exactly what this CBA is. It's equal. We will be their biggest fans. I'm sure they will be our biggest fans as well, end quote. So, you saw some work toward the middle in tennis. And ultimately, it comes back to the dollars. Like, where are the dollars? Like, is the male side of things just, achieve more revenue? And is that why we are where we are? Or do you do it looks like the soccer people are going to pull all the money, no matter where it comes from, and then divide it up?
Even.
Which makes sense, right?
I mean, I guess.
Listen to you.
I don't know. I think that's a whole nother show, honestly.
Yeah. No, I know. But, I mean, because I haven't dove into it enough. But
I haven't either.
Just anybody that's been through the business, any kind of business knows, like, higher the revenue, higher the output, right? Like,
right.
And, everybody shares in that.
Well, I mean, and then, like I said, a whole nother show, because you make the argument of, okay, well, if you're going to put this money into something, you need to put it into the female side, because
Right.
that can make the product better and that can make the audience bigger,
Right.
and et cetera, which is true.
Let me use the NBA as an example. So the NBA is producing ungodly amounts of money.
Yes.
The WNBA is not.
Correct.
So do you pay the WNBA players the same as the NBA players? Doesn't work that way.
No.
So, hats off to soccer and tennis for figuring out a way to do it. But we were talking about during the break, like the WNBA, and the ratings equal more dollars. And I think that's more important than attendance also. So we'll see. Pro Football Talk. With wins over the Seahawks and the Chargers, Russell Wilson will join the Beat All 32 Teams Club.
That's awesome.
He just needs to beat the Seahawks and the Chargers, and he'll have beaten all 32 NFL teams. The other four in that mix already are Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, Drew Brees, and Brett Favre.
There you go.
Mike Herndon points out that Ryan Tannehill needs wins over 4 teams to join that group. Think about that. Everybody wants to kill Ryan Tannehill.
Just 4 teams.
Ryan Tannehill needs to beat the Giants, the Packers, the Cowboys, and Carolina. And they play the Giants, Packers, and Cowboys this year.
So he can get 3 of them.
They play Carolina next year.
If he's here.
He may not be here.
That's another show conversation, too.
Truthfully, he may not be here.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, they couldn't get out of that contract this offseason, but they can next offseason.
Year. Yep. Well, and, what does Malik Willis look like and turn into? Everybody said he needs some time to develop. Is that a year? We'll see.
We will see. Ramon's still up here. He must be waiting for you.
I guess. I hope they're ready to walk because we're going to have to book it.
I don't have a ticket to the game. That's why I'm going to shoot it from up here. And then I got to go to kid baseball, which is, my life.
Uh-oh, somebody has a bone to pick with me, but we don't have time.
We don't have time?
No.
Huh,
it's
do we have time?
5:54. I have to go.
I'm going to make time just because, Don suckered me into that bet, so I'm going to make time for it.
No. This is not about you.
Big Daddy Noel joins us on 3HL.
Now I got to sit here and defend myself. All right, come on. Hit me. What you got?
All right, come on.
Is it? Am I on the horn, man?
Yeah,
Yes,
you're
you
on the
are.
radio. You're live on 3HL.
You're live
Okay,
on the radio.
Yeah, okay. All right, look here. I know y'all got to go watch Slade throw some strikes. I hope he get one tonight. But look here, Don. Baby girl, I've been riding with you for a long time. When you was on Channel 2, and now you got on the radio, and this, that, and the third. But look here. I ain't going to keep taking this slander that you throwing across my squad. All this Shianu and whatever else you want to call it. Can't take it no more. And I'm about to pull over to the side of the road and go off on some damn body. All I'm saying is, you need to watch them Garnet and Gold boys down in Tallahassee, what y'all cracking on over there at 3HL.
Oh, no, I think they're going to be better. I think they're going to be good, pretty good, yeah.
Well, they better be better.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
See, that's what I'm talking about. You and Slade just threw some cracks while I'm driving home. Damn near wrecked my Ram truck.
Don't do that.
You got my blood pressure going through the damn, and I got a roof on my truck, can't take it off. So, anyway, look here, dog. I tell you what, we get more than 6 wins this year. I need you to go and get on the radio. I wish I could watch you on TV or whatnot. I need you to go on and give me a big gold nose. I need you to go find your jersey. Hell, if I need to send you one and put that thing on and say Florida State is back. That's all I'm saying, because I've been trying to ride and be cool about it. I tried to call in a week ago. You threw some shots. I said, damn it, now I can't get through. But I'm through today. Donna, Babsy, whatever the hell. Look here.
All right, Big Daddy Noel. It's a
We
deal.
don't do this no more now.
It's a deal.
All right, man.
You guys win 6 games.
That's
It's a deal.
That's the barometer, 6?
See?
Florida State?
Hey, don't act like that wasn't your barometer last season if you're a Tennessee fan.
30.
By the way, a delivery man named Carl delivered flowers to 92Q and wanted to let us know that he loves the show and listens all the time.
Thank you, Carl.
We're big with Carls. By the
Yeah.
way, if you're listening to 3HL out there, honk them if you got them. Honk your horns. We're going to do this every day. Honk your horn. We're going to get Nashville just littered with horns because there are billboards that say don't honk. We're going against the grain here on 3HL. Slay's first strike coming up.
Honk for Slay.
We'll be all over it. The video will be on at 3HL 1045. Later.
See ya.